That's all right. That's all right. Ain't it too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we certainly appreciate the Most High for everything He is doing today to keeping us alive. That's how talented y'all are. All of them. We got great writers and performers in Him. And I'd like to see y'all maximize everything y'all do. Because y'all can do it. Y'all creative, you can do it. I just think somewhere we got kind of middle of the road. They might have done, do anybody else agree? I think we did. We got middle of the road. It got to be about who we could call out or what we could talk about other than it's just keeping it focused. Because the thing is, being effective to change people. Like this, what we do is different. When you're in the street, they doing what they do. They master their craft. They're not trying to sing to a church world. They're trying to sing to a world that's hurt, that's looking for anything to grab hold to. You know, some that ignite them. Hey, about, you know, getting good. Bet you won't hit them. Bet you won't slap them. Why am I this song? Tell me about hitting and slap. They understand that you can control people's emotions with music. They understand that lyrics stick in people's mind. That's why we have to be smart enough and effective enough to take a lot of these people beat, and you turn around and people listen. Like, it was a lot of people used to like that song. But now when they listen to it, they say, I like the beat. When they really listen to it, and they can listen. Now I've changed my life, and now the lyrics reflect how I feel, and it reflects what I want to do. I don't ever want to die. I don't want to fall. I don't want to fail you. You know what I'm saying? All this, it gives you that opportunity, and that's what we missing while we losing people. Because sometimes we grabbing these beats. These people sell beats that's cheap enough and enough where people who on a bigger scale, they'll never use them. You got to think like these people, you're going to beat them. I'm going to help y'all out. If you're going to beat them, you got to think like them. Think about how you feel. Think about it. Think about where you at. These people done crafted, they done mastered the skill and learn how to pull people away. These people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars for beats. You ain't going to beat them on no beat. You're not going to beat them. You're going to get something generic, open it. These people spend real money. Them people not paying nobody no $100, no $25 for no beat. They're not paying no $250. Them folks going to get stuff and they get through and they work. They get people who understand behaviors. Those people right be, they understand behaviors of people. What you trying to say? It's a beat for that. It's a beat for mumbling. It's a beat for it to get people in, to attract people. You looking at what, mama just throw it out here and try to sound like such to get them. You ain't gonna get them. They learn. The people gonna catch the beat first. Cause you only got a few seconds. Everybody coming on singing, the beat gonna catch them first. I'm gonna help y'all out. The beat gonna catch them first. The beat gonna catch them first. And you ain't got but a little bit of time, you gonna lose it. You ain't gonna believe it. I don't even do this. I've done some of everything. I'm real crafty at what I do. Those people not sitting on that screen for no reason. You know why they watch me? I'm genuine. Everybody theatrical. They don't want no more theater. They just want somebody to be real, to be genuine. That's all. Just tell it like it is. Everybody else trying to do is say, they put on listen, them guys get suits that get past in them. People don't know, his suits will cut, they make it so it look like they look. They learn, people looking at, everything catch them. How you look, colors look, how things fit, the whole nine is how they attract people. I just come on, I can do this, and all I do is come down the middle. Come straight down the middle and just tell the people the truth. Come on, Kerry. Come on, Chris. Let's get a check. Ain't no need to mess around. My brother called. Come on. It's straight. Come on. Bill. Already on it. Here you go, Billy. You know, we already know it coming. He said, no. We're in the spirit. When the spirit removed, the spirit said, go now. We on the listen, we on the road now. Ain't that right? Once you get on the road, you can't stop. So the next time you come, you already want ahead. Kerry, you know you're going to do something. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, our goal is to make sure we make it in, above all. So if we don't start speaking it, if we don't start living it, it's far from us. I'm be honest with you. You got to change everything you do. Your energy got to change. Listen, if you don't start changing what you listen to, who you listen to, what you surround yourself with, you're never going to change your behavior. Let's look at something. How about that?
Yes, sir.
Romans 15:4. Y'all know we start here for a foundation, right?
Yes, sir.
Listen.
For whatever Nikatah before.
Whatever. Come on.
Nikatah to limit us.
To teach us, to instruct us, and show us, so that
through endurance,
going through without quitting, giving away,
and through the nakum,
and through the comfort
of the Ketubim,
tell them what happened.
We might have tifa.
We might have tifa. See, let's see right here. 2 Corinthians 6:17 right quick. Matter of fact, 6 and 4. Well, we'll do it 6:17. Be fine. 6:17. 2 Corinthians 6. Sorry about our departure last week, but Made a mistake. We still standing. We ain't got no slander for nobody on it.
Right.
This thing critical right now for everybody. Everybody's affected some kind of way or another. And for us, the goal is to stay, and for me, the goal is to stay focused on what we're trying to do. We can get focused on it, call the people some and do this and that. You're just losing time. People hurt. That's just, man, everybody hurt. And a lot of times when people get in their hurt, they forget about other people. You know that's just being honest. People, nobody think about other people hurt. People ain't just, you watch a man walk in there and just start shooting up a plate. Yeah, deranged, crazy killer, he hurting. People are hurting. And when people don't know how to get any kind of relief, people don't get comfort, then you look for it. You don't know how to get attention the other way. So you do something else drastic. And before you know it, you're so far out there, the last result is to kill yourself. You realize you went too far. That's why it's important to make sure you get your mind settled. You can't you can't entertain every conversation. You can't entertain everything you watch. You can't entertain everything you hear. It's detrimental. Why you think the truth be told, why you think a lot of y'all all over the place? Go look at what you watching.
Yeah.
Go look at what you surround yourself with. Everybody can't do it. I don't listen to everything.
That's true.
I tell these people, I don't listen I can't afford to.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I retain too much. So I don't listen to people like, why preacher? Because I already know him. I retain it. I don't want to watch it.
That's right.
It's something I just don't want to be involved with because it's going to affect your behavior. Quit thinking you're strong enough to do. You'd be surprised how your body reacts to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people start their stuff, they say, oh, man, I was in there dancing, because your body reacts to certain things. So since you know that, then you have to be conscious and cognizant about what you surround yourself with. I told you, I mean, this attitude is very important to me now. Energy is it's very important to me. I really don't have, I just don't have the time to start realizing. I lost a lot of energy. I lost a lot of time fighting the fight I shouldn't have fought. And I'm trying to tell y'all because I know you will lose. You're going to lose. I don't care if you feel like you won, you lost because you gave time to it.
Right. That's right.
I just started learning. Listen, man, I ain't have no time, get no time. I got to keep moving. I listen my argument. My kid, I said, they know I losing. I used to lose in a minute, didn't it? I tell me, man, I said, I'll move on from now. I don't have time. I don't waste no energy with it. Ray called me by Sunday, then I lose it. You remember I lost it? You remember my snap? What'd I say? Keep moving. I already got plan backed up. That quick, that fast, I really ain't got that time. Listen, do this. There are things in life you can't change, okay? There are things you can. Even some things I can't change, I still want to look at how much energy it's going to cost me to put in it. Leave it where it's at. Some stuff, you just can't, you're like, let me just move on and do something different. You just got to be focused. Listen, the world in it. How important is all this stuff? The stuff you're wasting time in. How important is it? This man finna wind it up. You know, everybody assumed the end of the world was going to look like what? Everywhere, the TV news flat, the world in it. The radio, world in it. Then you'll see people panicking, packing out these places. But then he said, if these people here, I'll have to convert them. He has to make it look like everything is business as usual. How it's gonna catch it? How that work? I'm gonna come as a thief in the night and everybody know it. How's a thief in the night gonna come? These people have no idea that man coming back. So we gotta start looking at how we do stuff. We play a major part. Our life, what we reflect, what we radiate, what we put out our mouth. That's why I start watching stuff. I was irresponsible on a lot of ends when I come back to consider it. I didn't see it that way. And sometimes you don't until he allow you to do it. But again, you got to be honest and willing to change. A lot of people, they're not willing to change. I had to really start looking at something. People move off of what I say. Then I can't put everything out my mouth. Any more time I hear certain stuff, it's so much I can say about I had to move on from it. I had to watch it. You start looking, a lot of stuff as a leader, you can be irresponsible. You can be reckless. And I was reckless. And I didn't consider, you know what I say? I mean, this is my mouth. You know, people follow what I do. People will say what I say. People believe what I tell them. I can't be irresponsible like that. Now when you got people's lives in your hand, when you care, and that's all it is for leaders, it's time for leaders to step up to the bat and just say, you're irresponsible. You got people's lives, I got people's lives in my hand. You can't afford to be irresponsible. Well, what you seen, what you put, you just can't afford to do it because you affect people. You know what I'm saying? What we say can make a decision on a person just giving up or a person holding on. What you say, you make a person throw everything away. That's a lot. And you got to realize you're responsible for that. All right, 6:17. Let's see what we got to do. This is 2 Corinthians 6:17. Listen.
Therefore, come out from the mist and be Badal, says Yahuah.
Y'all say that? Come out from the mist and be who?
Badal.
What did he tell them to do in Jerusalem when they seen all these things happen?
Get out.
And do what?
Be Badal, says Yahuah.
And do what?
And do not touch what is unclean.
Hold your hand. Hold your hand right now. Hands. Give me a hand. Give me a correlation. I got Ian right here. And hold on, I got the hallway. You know the hall outrake y'all. Before I get the hall, I got Alex hand up. Alex. Come up here and stand right here, Alex. Give me your answer. Why won't you stand right here? Come on, Alex.
This is too easy.
Why won't you come stand up here? You tell me when you get up here. Why you stand up here, Alex, to tell me your answer? Cause of what? You finna get a check. Why would you think that, Alex? You know, the little children. Why would you get a check? Why would you get a check, Alex?
Believe in yourself.
Go ahead and tell us your answer. Go ahead and tell us your answer.
It's easy. You can do it. It's real easy.
Ka'ur? That's what I'm talking about. That'll be the day. Now you were getting close. You were getting close. Now I just thought about you. Your answer was close. All right, you can go back. That ain't the answer I want. I appreciate that check. Looking back there, yes, that wasn't the answer I wanted. I appreciate that check though. You want to think about it? All right, I gotta go to the hall and come back. You got an answer? You had the same answer. You got a different answer. What you got, hall? Oh, hold on. No, we're not done. Come and get your check. You can't throw your hand up, then I call you to my son. We should have thought when we put our hand up. How you thinking when I say, what's your answer? Oh, that's your answer? Oh, but it's a bunch on. And how many times I used to, typically, y'all remember on that, what day did we do it like, give me all your answers? Y'all remember that day? What day did we do that? So he actually said your answer.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, you need to get two checks.
I got more than that.
Oh, you do? It's more than that. Give me one more. Hold on, give me one more then.
I was thinking after that, when Jacob them left Laban.
Okay.
And
Come on.
never mind.
I know I got more space up here. You got answers. I got space. I got markers. We can do this all night.
I'm wrong.
No, you're good now. No. What you got, Ian? Tell him again. He's exactly right. When they went into the city, he told the folk when they went in not to touch it. He had already set that aside for itself. It was unclean to him. Yahusha fell because they touched it. It was something they had to look at. Don't touch the unclean things. Y'all got it? When they had to march around the city, he told them on the 7th day, when we get in the march, when they went in the city, he told them to go. He had already made the Kodash set aside. They were not supposed to take it. In the book, I told you that the people took it, they cursed things. Yahusha fell. It was considered unclean and they weren't supposed to touch it. But when people make their own decisions, when people see their own way, that's the thing we have to always be considerate about. We can see our own way. For them, why would it go? Why would it be unclean? He said, when he cleans something, he says clean or it's unclean, then you have to take him at his word. When you start to reason in your mind and say, well, to me, that's a problem. That's what he tried to teach you. You can't, that's called to your own understanding. That's what it's called, leaning. Because in their mind, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know how many of us been guilty of that? What you think the purpose of that writing was? For them not to touch it. Because what's he told them? Even he told Kaph, when he told him to ride, slay, and eat. Kaph told him not so. Nothing common unclean never entered my system. He said, what I call clean, he said, don't let no man call common or unclean. So he designates something to be clean, it's clean. When he designates something to be unclean, it's unclean. That settles it. When he just told her, come out from among them, and come out from the midst of them, and be separate, Badal, said, that first thing, who said it? Yahuah said, I said this, and do not touch what is unclean, and conjunction, I will receive you. Now ask yourself why he received you. Because I can tell you, you want to know why? Because you done already thought in your mind that to you don't see nothing wrong with it. You want the truth? I already know why. Because in your mind, you already got in your mind what to you, what's right and what's wrong. And that's going to be dangerous. If he wanted us to have a mind of what's right and what's wrong, he'd have never designated what was right and what's wrong. That was the whole purpose. I told y'all before, don't look at the Torah as just law. Look at it as instructions and directions for life. Because Musha said, if a man doth these things, that's how he live. So it would be impossible for a man to encounter death if he did it according to the Torah. Why did man come into death? Because man broke it. Why did he told Adam that the day you eat of this, it was no way for him to live once he broke it. And you ain't gonna believe it. You ain't gonna believe it. It's impossible for you to live if you keep breaking it. So man could make a decision at that point. How do you value life? In the book of Kaph, he said, he that would love life and would see 2 days, not just see him, he want to see him good. He would eschew Rosha, and he would do 2. And he would ensue peace. Shalom. He would ensue it. He'll get in hot pursuit of it. That means everything it entails, he will get prosperity, wealth, and health. He'll stay, and the only way to do that, you got to do what the word say.
Yeah.
Listen, with all the exercise, all the diet, all the pills, all the doctor appointments you got, the way you're going to get good health, you're going to ensue shalom.
Yeah.
That's what shalom is. Health, wealth, and prosperity. I'm out here fighting, killing folk, trying to get peace, trying to get wealth. It ain't going to make sense. It's going to be corrupt. The only way to obtain it, a man has to do it according to the rules. See, everything we've been fighting to try to do, the reason it hadn't worked because we hadn't sat and looked at it. It's simply, why would he tell you to seek you first? It's common sense. What's the first thing I need to do? The first thing I need to do. Isn't that right? I'm supposed to seek him in all. He said, this comes with it. I'm trying to go get the attachment. I ain't even bought the toy. They had a $6 million man. You had a button, and you had an engine. He left for, go buy the engine, don't have a $6 million man. What you got? You bought the $6 million man, it come with it. You done went and bought your own engine, you ain't even got the $6 million man toy. You done went and bought the barber house, you ain't even got the barber. They got the set where you get the dog, you buy it, and the house come with it. So you keep buying all the attributes, but you haven't bought the singular thing that's the most important part of it. That's what he kind of tell you. He said, all this come with me. But you keep trying to get these little things away. I gotta get married, I gotta do it, gotta do this. He said, seek me first.
Yeah.
He said, why me add this to you?
That's right.
Y'all just want to know the truth. That's the truth. It's like nobody catching on to nothing. Nobody catching on. Y'all just kind of keep running, keep going. You try to that flat just knock you over the head with stuff. Zamara, you try to tell people, well, I look at this, you kind of throw it out, so maybe people get it. You say, no, they ain't gonna get it. It's gonna keep going anyway. Just keep running. Don't worry about, listen, don't worry about these individual people you see who gonna buy or who gonna do that. It ain't about that. Everything's about him and his caboodle. That's all he wants. He wants the caboodle. He said, when I get the caboodle, why wouldn't I baraka you? It works twofold. If you, listen, he look at you give me caboodle and kabar, why wouldn't I barak you? Why wouldn't I give you the benefit? 401k, free health care, unlimited sick days, 3-week vacation. It go with this job. Get what y'all gonna do? They're gonna seek the 401k, they're gonna seek the unlimited sick days, the 3-week vacation, and they're gonna seek the health care plan. Diamond, it goes with the job. Common sense. Why am I out here trying to seek when it go with the job? I don't want the job. I want the 401k, I want the 3 weeks out and the unlimited sick. Y'all see the common sense in this? Who do you know out here trying to seek that without getting a job that has it? So you see where your fortune comes in at? Because you clueless. I'm not just saying, people are clueless. It comes with him. There's no way not to have it if you have him. You can have that and not have him, which means it's going to end. Why y'all think all these major jobs shutting down the corporation? Because they saw that they should have sought him. I didn't get a job so I can have health care. And you get Yahuah, you got it. Yeah. He already got it. He keep more people well, they ain't got no insurance than people with insurance. People with insurance stay at the doctor. They ain't got no brain in their head. They brag about their insurance, then they stay at the doctor. All them bills, the everybody killing them. If they were serving him, when he had a job, they'll be doing better when he had no doctor visit. He said, because I come, all that come with me. But in their mind, you know that they praising Jesus for that job. You stay sick. You stay at the doctor. Because you brainless. Get him first. Everything else comes with it. It's like Where's people country? The world in it. You ain't caught on yet? Goodness. So now, what he started to tell you about, therefore come out from the midst of them. Because first of all, this is what we got to look at. Midst means even in the middle. That means in the middle. What you need to go back and look at now, who do I need to separate from? Bamadbar 14. Yeah, everybody got to get serious about being saved. Just like them bond threat, it won't be long before you get a real one now. I told y'all for it come, y'all didn't have to come. I'd have did it by myself. All they do was cut it on for me. Cut it on, show my operator, I'd do it. See, I'm here, my life depend on it. No offense, my life depend on it. I'm being honest, my life depend on it. That's why I'm here. And they're going to pull it. I know what y'all looking at now. When them bond threats ain't real, yeah, you don't know if the next one ain't going to be though. Mm-hmm. That's might be a call. They shot up a Jewish school today with kids sent it to them in Canada. It's going to increase. Because you know what they're going to find out? They're going to find out how far you willing to go.
Yeah.
For a lot of y'all, I wouldn't risk it. I really wouldn't risk it. I know why, like, you know why some of y'all can? I don't want nobody to think I'm weak. I don't think nothing less than you. That's where you at. In the 20th chapter, I sent y'all to write and let y'all see that. Mm-hmm. He told her that the Kohan supposed to announce that to y'all. Yeah, I'm telling y'all now, we have approached this day.
Yes, sir.
The Yom here, we approaching the battle. Y'all hear me? Every one of y'all, if listen, you got a house and you hadn't went and you don't got that house closing, you need to go back. You mess around, you're going to die in this battle. You got a wife, you ain't finna cheering him up. He just took one. Listen, you might want to go back. You might die in the battle and somebody else married. I'm telling you, I know, y'all see him looking stupid. The man wrote it for a reason. That's right. Yes, sir. Anybody here done planted anything? Let me see your hand. Nobody planted nothing waiting on to grow? Nobody? You planted something, you waiting on to grow? Consider now, you can wind up dying in this battle and somebody else wind up eating it. Because you know he tried to tell, if people be worried about that. Yeah. Man, just put that thing out there, man. Somebody wind up eating it. He hit him because he knew. I know he knew everybody in that crowd went on the same level. Mm-hmm. He just let them know. He said he let them know now, I'm going to be with you, but you can still die. Hold on. You know what we found out about Yahusha? Yahuah was with him. That's right. He still died. That's right. Y'all understand what I'm telling? Y'all ain't serious. I know, like, y'all saying, y'all think it's a joke. Y'all know. But preacher ain't scared. Listen, we on two different platforms. Don't you use me now. Don't use me. You don't know how far I go with something. Me and you totally different. Everybody struggle different. What it took for me to get to where I'm at right now, it might take something different for you to get there. You better consider now, you can die. I want every one of y'all to know that. That's why I put it in there now. Don't start looking stupid now. You see some bullets go railing through it. Something told me in my spirit I shouldn't have came. I told you. Right. I told you. Let me tell you something. People have been naming this from throwing Hebrew Israelites, Yasharal, Yehudi, everybody named these titles, shirts, and everything you wearing. Go wear that stuff over in Palestine right now. Mm-hmm. That means go wear them tassels and drop down. Show where we at. Mm-hmm. Oh, you ain't got to worry about it, because that would be ridiculous. That would be tempting him. You ain't going to believe it. You keep wearing it out here. Somebody going to catch you. Yep. And now it's going to show where you at. See, let me tell you for everyone, the way of y'all, I'm talking about nobody else, the way of y'all, you done played way too long. Now it's going to be time to find out where we at. That's right. That's where we at now. These folks ain't playing. Y'all say that Joe got this one Joe got hit in the head of the microphone, he died. Okay. I just want to make sure y'all where you at. I ain't trying to scare you. I want to tell you the truth. Sir. I want to scare y'all if this ain't something you trying to do. Die doing something else. Don't die playing. That's right. Listen, my life, I teach and I preach and I can't move from it. I know what my stance said, but even me, I got to be tested too. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't going to believe it. I got to do the same thing. I mean, that's just bottom line. That's what I got to do. That's what they call for. So now he asks you now about this, about wherefore come out from the midst of them, and he said, and be separate. He said, and I'll receive you. Let's find out who these are. Let's go back up. Wait, we're at 14. Listen. Yes, sir.
Do not be unequally yoked with the lack of
Can we see yoke? Definition for yoke, please. Be not unequally yoked. Probably just do yoke. Yeah, don't do too good. You know, so that's past 10. They don't work fine. Put a yoke on a pair of animals, coupled or attached with or to a yoke. So that's what he's trying to tell you. You ain't gonna believe where you got that from. Now, automatically where your mind should be thinking. Somebody tell me what you're thinking from that statement. Be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. Hands. Ain't no way you can have the answer. Let's see. What you got? Who? Come on and get this pen. Tell me what you think. Come on. Oh, listen. That don't move because you know kids. Turn around, look honey, look innocent. Show them your innocent look. Show them your pitiful look like. Show them your in like, have mercy on me. Show them that look. Man, get here, put that check. That stuff don't move me. No, but listen, this is what you look at. They're gonna make it better. Smart kid. A lot of these kids are smart. That was a good call you had. I just don't like you. I'm gonna be honest with you, so that's why I had to give you a check anyway. Even if you would have been right, man, I still had to give you a check. But now I got kids that great. You have to start thinking based off of what you're hearing, what are the connections for them to get it? Y'all got what I'm saying? He just told you, be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. Give me what crosses your mind. I mean, it's out there. Hold on for a minute. Let me come on here a bit, man. What that is a bit, man? We ain't supposed to plot with no ox and no ass. They're gonna be equally yoked, yeah. Unequally yoked, okay. That ain't what I want, but he talking though. He was talking. I seen that check in his eye too. He's saying, please don't give me no check. No. Okay, hold on. Hall, we got the hall. What you got? Shamshun. Tell him about Shamshun. Married to come. Tell it to me while you up here. I'm putting that check up here. You said you had a lot of them. He wasn't lying, was it? Humpback said, I got a lot of answers. I told him I got a lot of markers. Huh? Every time you got a wrong answer, I got a lot of markers. But now tell me what you're saying about Shamshun though. I'm still need that check. Tell me. He married somebody from another nation?
I don't know. I thought that was
No, he did. I know that. Yeah, equally put your check somewhere in the midst of it. What you got? He ain't got too much. Well, you can borrow somebody else. Who else name close to yours up there? Somebody that close to your name that you could pass if you ain't running wrong. Cool. Nicole and Josh don't look alike. You got to find someone with a J. That way you can fake it out where you can look like you get caught. Here, you want to use some name look like yours. But I'm saying you want to look for somebody with a J in their name. So when you say, oh, they ain't mine, and you can play it off. Jessica right now. Come and put a check up for ratting out other people. I just want to see where you was at. I say you're ratting. We got another hall one. That's what I'm talking about. The hall crunk tonight. The night of the hall. What you got? Kaph. Okay, come on. Yeah, come on. It must be in the name. What's the chance I said, who got a name like yours? Let me guess. Let me guess. That is, yeah, it's this a good check, too.
like it, though.
No, I didn't. Come on.
The audience is like...
The audience is laughing because they trying to figure out how both y'all do this.
They were like, that actually ain't bad. They're like, you know what I'm saying? They with it.
You think these people with you?
They with it.
Where your name at? That's right. That's a lot of them. 4 times some. Come on, time preacher. That's a lot of checks. Whoa, don't put it back. You erased that. That don't list mine. Criminal.
I don't even know what
Your name, where your name? You up here? Where your name? Who know where his name is? Someone.
It's right here.
Yeah. Who name is that? That's Jahid.
No, that's not Jahid.
That's that Jahid.
No, it's the name going across.
What is right here? Project Fat Pat. Who is Project Pat?
You don't know who Project Pat?
That Palmer. Y'all sick. All right, let me help y'all out. Couple of things they would look at first. What he said about the yoke, you could use that. But when they were told about unequal, first they were told they probably have just balance, just weights. See, if you pay attention to statements that made from this is where people get lost at. Why you can look at a person can't be perfected when you just used to what they call the New Testament. Because when they're saying things, they always correlate back. What would they know about equal? Hello? They had a lot of things that parallel to understand what equal. That's why in their home they were supposed to keep. They knew I can't have this much salt and this much pepper. Everything had to be even. Everything had to keep the same balance. So when he's talking about them being unequally yoked, they understood already the premise in their homes. They also understood about what they applied by. They understood that a woman couldn't be equal to a man because when he made it, he let her know she was lesser than. Y'all got what I'm saying? There was a lot of things. That's why it don't make sense for a woman to try to preach. It really makes absolutely no sense. It making much sense. I'm going to try to preach the Alaph. It made absolutely no sense. He told you how head worked, rulership. They always understood by positioning of things. So a lot of things when you look at, you have to look. That's why it's important to look at how they correlated things, how they saw things. They saw this on a regular basis. It was important to make sure things had a balance. You ain't gonna believe how much that is. If your balance went out, that's your equilibrium. Equilibrium. You need to go to the doctor and they had to try to adjust something. So they understood about having balance. Y'all got what I'm saying? So a lot of things we just look, when you read it from them, be not unequally yoked, that means don't be with a sinner. There are a lot, that meant they had to keep, listen, they had to monitor things. This means this was a constant that you couldn't just, oh, what the world going on? I done missed it, all this stuff. You constantly had to monitor this because I had to always make sure I keep just weights. Just like when I make decisions with people, I had to be just in my dealings. So they understood about making sure they had a balance. When Solomon, when they brought him his first case, when they brought him the ladies, 2 women in a bed, two women sleeping in the same prostitute, one's a prostitute, I think both were prostitute. One, she said in the middle of the night, the lady rolled over on her baby, and she said when she woke up that morning, she put the dead baby under her and had the living baby. When they brought the Solomon, who they call Solomon, first thing he said, give her an arm and give her a toe. What did he say? Why would he say cut it in half? Because you got to have just weights. This ain't really hard, people. Why would he want to split it in half? Give her a head, you get the body. You get the body, what you want? You want both the arms? You want a cheek? He knew if I do it, it's got to be just and it's got to be evenly divided. That's why y'all pay me. Y'all got it. So these are things they have to look at. So now they got to start looking at everything around them. You're just looking at one person, one situation. Now you got to start weighing everything you do. You heard people say they need to weigh the decision? Why would a person weigh a decision? That's right. You got to make sure it's got to be balanced. Y'all done heard that people say weigh your decision? Right. Where did they come up with this? Where did they come up with this from? So a lot of things went into play when they made decisions. Yes, they made bad decisions. Look how many you made because you don't have anything to parallel off of. You don't have anything to play off. It's just you. And you just shoot in the wind. Versus those people had a regular practice every day, things they had to keep up with. Hello? He told them about being clean. For them, they would use a parallel just like we would do. You would call spring cleaning. Why spring cleaning? That's a masut, and that's when you got to go through everything. You got to get plates and look at crevices. Because guess what? You're looking for one particular thing amongst everything you got. You know what I'm saying? You're eyeing everything that's leaven, similar to leaven, or could be used as leaven. What now he told you about Kaph? I got to weigh everything. I got to look everything over to make sure it's not found among me. He let them know, this is going to be your end. I'm going to cut you off. This is the same equivalent of you committing Kaph. So these people had to be diligent in their search. You'll find you got to come back, oh, pretty, I had ate a sandwich, ate a biscuit. That's right. Okay. I had ate a Subway sandwich and 9 pieces. I just forgot. That's the whole week they been eating. Come to serve, leave, still go back and get another piece. Stuffed crust. Extra blowed up. But I'm tell you what, and this is be honest, it show you a couple of things. You're careless and you don't consider. You're short term in your thinking. I'm gonna help y'all out. I know I'm forgot. So there are things we were given not to forget this. Teach seats. We're supposed to use these as parallel as you remembering. Help you remember it correlates from your Torah. There were things he gave you to correlate so you remember. Now he done came along, he told you he gonna put it in your heart and in your minds. Mm. We went to the 4th chapter book of Malachi, they call Malachi. We went there before we had to be dismissed because of the bond. When I brought you down, because we would have read down the 4th chapter, you know what he's gonna tell you to do? Remember the Torah, Mushal. Why he tell you to remember your T-seats? He told you with the statutes.
That's right.
And the mosh pots. which I marked at all Yasharal. He told you to do it. Didn't even tell you nothing about your TCs. But you need to start right here first. We got to go back and start where they started so you can see where the defects and their problem came. See, you'll get comfortable, and that's the problem with all of us. You get comfortable, and that's what he showed me. You got comfortable. That's how you got risky. You got comfortable. That's how you got lax. That's why you got to go back over things you got to consider. There's a reason why he wanted them to, what they say, meditate on them. Make them a constant. Zakar ain't just remember. What do you do to remember? Old people used to tie a string on their finger. So whatever they're doing, they know that string. Make sure I don't forget. This ain't new. People used to tie a string on your finger so you don't forget. People think it's crazy and they tie the string on their finger. The string will always let them know it's something I'm not supposed to forget. There's something I'm supposed to remember. Everybody take your stuff and usually just don't get it. They just tie it on their finger. You tie yours on the border of. And these folks will make you think you crazy and you done lost it. So that's what they did. In order for them to remember it, they had to mark it. How you think you remember Yahusha? I'm sorry, he was on the tooth. That's what the tooth is. It's a mark and a sign. Why you think you don't forget it? See, he used your tooth wrong. Why he could have killed him anywhere. They could have stoned him. You ain't gonna believe it though. You want to mark that to remember it. He put him on what your tooth is. It means to mark, and that's right, because he became an ox, a sign, and he became a mark. People have made this more difficult than what it is. And what'll make it difficult is depending on what you're trying to accomplish. Let's just be honest. Everybody here on different endeavors. Because you're on different endeavors, you're only going to retain so many things because there's other things that's more pressing. Let's just be honest. There's only certain things you're going to remember. There's only certain things you're going to hold to. There's only certain things that are going to be more serious than you or consequent. Come on, Cutting Wheel, I'm glad to see. Come on, get that check. Yeah, say to him, no, come on. Appreciate the Cutting Wheel. How you doing? They say you weren't feeling too good. Come on this way. They say you weren't feeling too good. I said, come on. You weren't feeling too good the other week. Kinda. Yeah, you can put that check. That stuff don't move. Come on, put the check up now. I've been waiting on you. I've been marked you. Yeah, maybe he ain't been feeling too good. Maybe he'll feel better he put a check up there. And this right here, you know what? He wasn't feeling good. Guess what? I just gave you a check up. There's always one in the crowd, man. There's always one in the crowd. When I hit the road, though, the people gonna be paying me big money now. Y'all can give me something else, pay me later. But at the end of the day, it's all about really, this whole thing comes down to what you're really trying to do. I mean, I know I went on some things, I'm sure a lot of people start putting their mind and realize, you know what? I have not made sure that this has been primary in what I've been doing. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you, Dan. The rest of them, too, they told the truth. They know it not. You know, they want to know why stuff ain't working out. You tell me, I wonder why. This is the problem you got. If it works out and I go against him, what's going to make me come back to him? Everything got to crumble. Everything got to crash. It's got to go real bad. That's the way he's going to pull me back. So all that's you to draw you back. If it work out, what reason I got to go back? Man, I broke your tour. Man, I'm doing better than I ever done in my life. I need to get back to the tour. That makes no sense. I need to get further and further away. Now, there are people that's in this illusion. Are you one of them? I already know I can't make it without them. I already know it no existence without them. You know what I'm saying? You're just killing time, and it ain't favorable. It's not on your side. So all this stuff you got to consider. In these last days, where we need to be, we're not. But we're going to work toward that goal. That's why I said changing things. If it's lyric, what we're doing, change. Because at the end of the day, we got to make sure we're saying things to keep ourselves mindful. Y'all got it? Right quick, give me Kaph 3 and 1. They call it 2 Peter. We were going up on that 14th verse, going down. He's going to just start naming out a couple of things that you need to do. I'll tell you about different things. Look at how Auryah and Kaph. Kaph. One. Light with darkness. Darkness with light. See, man come in, he done changed stuff. everything had a balance. Like these folks start moving time back and forth, they give you more daylight, more daughter. They just keep messing with stuff, leaving it alone. He got everything marked. That's what he do. He done told before, don't remove the old landmark.
That's right.
Where out right now where they told you before people did it? Nobody did no moving, no time, talking about no saving. You want to save time, quit doing foolish stuff.
That's right.
You want some daylight saving time. They wasting time. Trying to lose you and make you think you get more or something. All they did a lot about what time it is. You done gained, you ain't gained, you done lost. Man done set you back an hour. That's your life.
That's right.
All the games he playing, you can't catch up no time. You done. All right, come on. All right, listen. This
is the second epistle that I katab to you, Kaph.
Hands, purpose, why he made the statement. How long it take y'all to wrestle? Bishop called it. Come on. See, that quick, y'all got to be thinking that fast. Why would he tell this the second time? Because anybody who knew Torah knew you need to take it. Come on, you said it one time, it might not be that serious. See, a lot of y'all, how many of y'all didn't know that? You hadn't registered that fast. Now, why you didn't register? Because I never said it. Because we got to look at what other things occupy our minds. See, this is a game of, when I'm saying a game, not a literal game, but tell you in a sense, it's a game of you have to be on top of it to win it. You need to pay attention. They're not making a statement for no reason. Why you got to tell them? Just write it and give it to them. He said, no, this is the second time. That means it's going to come up against you. Hold what you got. 2 Corinthians 13:1 right quick. Let's see what he told you. See, things that look insignificant, it's not insignificant. That's how they got to believe it. Let's see what he told you. Listen.
This is the third time I'm coming to you.
Uh-oh. What's the purpose of you telling me that? So that's to let me know you ain't new. This ain't your first time in Quran. He said it's the third time that you do what?
Coming to you.
What's the purpose of that? Man, preach the word, man. Come on.
Every debar is to be established by the power of 2 or 3 witnesses.
So when Kaph told you this the second time, what would you supposed to be doing? Just to tell y'all that couldn't, I appreciate y'all being underdog. The rest aren't going to tell a lie. They know good way they know. This, again, you missed something that's imperative to your salvation. Because you should have known that. Why would this man tell me this the second time he coming? That he wrote this? Because I'm going to use it against you. See, you're in violation. Y'all just caught a violation. That's a violation. Y'all got it? That's how quick you got to be. Listen, but this is the thing. Y'all don't, and I ask y'all a question for a reason. Everything is triggered. Even when the people get it wrong, at least they're making an attempt. They're thinking you're in a ballpark. You're trying to, when you're hearing things, it needs to correlate or relate to something. They're never just talking to you. That's your problem. They're never just talking to you. It's always a purpose and a reason why. He told you to everything is a purpose, a time and a season. So as you think, whatsoever written the 4th time, written for our what? So he wrote, this is the second time I wrote this? For what reason? And so to be established. Because maybe the first time you didn't get it, so I need to do it the second time because I was to a teacher 2 and 3 times, you need to be on top of this. But you know what y'all do? Preacher tell y'all something 50 times. This call you retarded. Do y'all understand? Y'all supposed to, second time, third time, they're supposed to get it for you. Yeah. Why you think he told you all he ain't speak it once?
Yeah, twice.
What'd he say?
Man is not perceived.
That means man good. Why was he tell you that he spoke to him once and then twice? Why he said the first time he said they ain't perceive it?
2 or 3 witnesses.
You got to have 2 and 3. And then you know, I done told him twice. He said, he don't even see it. I'm trying to turn him. So you know why he doing it? He trying to turn him. How many times, Mr. Yahuah, got to tell you something before you find yourself in transgression? That's why you got to be paying attention. That's why you got to be paying attention. Hold what you got right quick. Nachamyah. See, that's Nachamyah 8:1. They call it Nehemiah. Nachamyah, you finna hear Nakum. Nachamyah. Nachamyah. Let's see what happened. Let's see where you at, let's see where they at. How about that? You say you Yehudi, right? All right, let's see where you at, let's see where they at. Listen.
And all the gathered as one each at the street which was in front of the water gate, and they spoke to
How
Ozra.
intricately connected these people had to be that they all were like one man. That's how they function. All of the people, all of them were like one man? All of those people were like one man? You mean tell me 4 and 5 on one doing something different? 2 and 3 one throw? Everybody was just like one people. One person. I'm sorry, not one people, one person. This is how all of them function. Listen.
And they spoke to Ozra the scribe to bring the scroll of the Torah of Moshe, which Yahuah had given to Yasharal.
Who said hold off? They had something they had to go do. All the people said to gather the scroll. And what happened?
Then Ozra the Kahan brought the Torah before the assembly from Anashim to Nashim, and all who could Shama with understanding on the first yom of the 7th yard.
So what did it put y'all at? What did it put y'all at? These people could hear and understand. All these people that were together reading that one man, because all of them, they could hear it intelligently and they understood. They had the ability to do it. That's why they wanted him to bring it out there. Because we know how to listen and we have the ability to do this. Where does this put you at? Listen.
And he read from it before the street, which was before the Mayin gate, from the
Yahusha
morning.
told me in the 7th chapter book of Yahuah that if any each thirst, where could he possibly have been?
That's right.
He must have been in front of the water gate.
That's right.
Why would he be reading it in front of the water gate? Because whoever believed is just like it written, out of their belly were going to flow Ka'im Ma'im. So what Yahushua told them was not far off.
That's right.
These people said, we want to hear it, and we have the ability to do it. So I'm going to tell it from you right where you need to hear it from. Right the way it can flow. Listen.
From the morning until midday, before Anashim and Nashim, those who could understand, and all the were attentive to the scroll of the Torah.
You say we're walking around doing what now?
And all the were attentive to the
You
scroll.
said we're going back getting coffee and tea. What they were doing?
All the were attentive to the scroll of the Torah.
Listen.
And Ozra the scribe stood at the wooden podium which they had made for the purpose. And besides him stood Mattiyah, Shema, Aniyah, Uriah, Kalikiah, and Masiyah on his right hand, and Pediah, Masiel, Malikiyah, Chashum, Chasubadatna, Zarakiah, and Mashulam on his left hand.
What should get about 12? 6 on one hand, 6 on the other. Yahusha had 12 with him. Listen.
And Ozra opened the scroll in the of all the for he was above all the
Why would it be in their No, the that's appearance. They need to see the appearance. Appearance is important. That's what the sight for, so you can take knowledge. See, a lot of stuff you miss. You don't know how to use your and know you're a good listener. Hello? Even your code, what they call, James told you about, he that is what that kind of hero? What, I can't remember what it is. Forgetful hero. Forgetful hero. You ain't gonna believe sometimes why you forget too much going on.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to tell you, man, you gotta calm yourself.
That's right.
You got to start looking at how much stuff you occupy, especially when it comes down to the word. Those people had made up their mind, we need to get this thing right. We can do this. Those people that come together and contemplate, for all of them to come together as one person and agree, bring the scroll, we need to hear it. We can do this. We need to hear it. We're going to use our ears to listen intelligently. We're going to use our eyes so we can see the appearance, so we can take knowledge. Come on.
For he was above all the
So was Yahushua. See, they built a pulpit of wood for the purpose. That's what they built for Yahushua. That's why they put him on the 2. It was a pulpit, because he was above all the people. Listen.
And when he opened it, all the stood up. Then Azra, Baraka, Yahuah, the great Elohim, and all the arm answered, Aman, Aman.
He started singing a song about their past.
Then Azra, Baraka, Yahuah, the great Elohim.
Come on.
And all the arm answered, Aman, Aman, while lifting up their hands.
They all agreed. Where the Kabod go to? Where's the benefit to him? Everybody agreed. That's what we got to do. The problem, I'm being honest with y'all, we ain't all in agreement.
Yeah, that's right.
We're not all in agreement. You might think, I know what y'all think, well, I mean, we Yehuda, you say it for a different purpose.
Right.
You just want to have something you can rap. I don't rap it, this is what I live.
That's right.
Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
That's just been, that's what I live. I ain't about no rapping, and I ain't got to write on my clothes. This is what I am.
That's right.
Somebody we just want to say something different, put in your clothes to have people ask you something. Can you manifest the behavior of Yehuda?
That's right.
I ain't talking about for the purpose or for the conversation. Can you keep it?
Come on.
And Jerry said, can you walk it like you're talking?
Yes, sir.
No, you just got a symbol on your clothes.
That's right.
Means absolutely nothing. Just like your circumcision. Once you commit Qatar, he said your circumcision just became uncircumcision.
That's right.
You got the cut, he said, but you're missing it. Listen.
Then they bowed low and shakah Yahuah with their panim to the Adumah.
You see what they did? They put their faces to the ground. Listen.
Also Yahusha, Banai, Serebiah, Yamim, Akub, Shabitah, Hadiyah, Masiah, Kalita, Azariah, Yozabad, Canaan, Peliah, the Luim, caused the arm to understand the Torah, while the arm were in their Malkum.
You see that? While they was in the play, they made sense. Don't make sense if you say it here, you don't understand it. They caused them to do it. Y'all need to know what you're doing. That's what the Luim did. They made sure y'all need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you're doing. That'll be significant when it come down to them. Simply because these were the only people they could approach. These were the only people giving order that they could approach Yahuah. These were the only people he set aside that could come to him, the Luim. They're the only people that come. He chose them to himself from Louis, that they could come, they could approach. That these people were dedicated, they were set aside, and that these people were clean. So who else gonna teach it to you? Let me see, who could have possibly talked to him? When did you go see him? When did he give you orders to approach? So who else gonna teach you?
That's right.
They don't have no idea.
That's right.
You have no idea what you're doing, do you? Hold what you got. Sit at the 4th chapter book of Bamadbar. Don't take that long.
Yeah.
They call it numbers. I do that without a script. Bamadbar. Probably jump down about 16, 19. Let's see 19, might be 19. I'm sure lower than that, but we'll work it out. This is all the same word. When it manifests him. All right. Listen.
But do this to them that they may kai and not moot when they approach to the most Kodash objects. Aharun and his
But do this to them that they may do what?
kai
and do what?
Not moot.
When they do what?
Approach
the what?
Most Kodash objects.
Who?
Aharun
and who else?
His banim
shall do what?
Go in
and do what?
Assign each of them to his work and to his load.
Let's see what happened.
But they shall not go in to see the Kodash things, even for a moment, or they shall moot.
You hear what they said? They can't go in and see the Kodash thing. He said, not for one moment, they moot. You ain't never know that. You done popped in and said, oh, shoot, what this is? Get what just happened to you, Dave?
Moot.
You just died. You need to let somebody tell you what you need to do. That's why a lot of y'all mess up. Y'all do stuff you ain't been taught to do.
Right.
Y'all say, I taught before. Y'all be all over this building. I was saying, I said, I never did that stuff in my life. Y'all go places I don't even go. It's just, you ain't never been, it's stuff, y'all just got bad mannerism. What y'all do, y'all watch other people move all over the place and you don't know how to sit down somewhere. I just never see it. I just watch y'all. The grown people worse than kids. Y'all worse than kids. Honestly, y'all want the truth. Worse than kids. Never seen people do some stuff y'all did. Man, listen, I went to church. They better caught you know where you want to put it. Carry you behind the battery, bring you behind and sit down.
That's right.
They'll be everywhere, pop it out. Man, they ain't never doing stuff like that. Everything belong to Yahuah. I go, that belong to Yahuah too. I'd have liked to see one. I would have told you, now let you, don't stick your head in there. Boom! Somebody come, where that is? Say, go see. Boom, boom, boom. So you'll learn next time in your next life. He just told them folks, so you ain't even supposed to look at it for one moment.
That's right.
Can you imagine how quick that is? One moment, you dead. You saw, this is how critical directions are. This is how critical direction. He had to put it as in to teach them what was going to make them not do it. All that said, look at it right quickly. He's oh, no. That man say, one moment you're going to die. Come on.
Then Yahuah spoke to Moshe, saying,
What he saying?
Take a census of the Bani of Gershon also by their Abba Beth, by their Mispakah, from 30 years old and upward to 50 years old.
Why?
You shall number them.
That's why he wants you to number. That's easy for you to know, because Yahusha was 30. That's when he took off on when he gave him his Shareth. That's why he told you in the 3rd chapter, book of Abarym, in the book of Auryah, he said Yahusha would be 30 years of age as it was supposed. Of course you wouldn't know that. Why would you know that? So being in the position where I can do, I will teach you.
That's
This
right.
is why he told you that he was 30 years of age as it was supposed. How do you think he's going to do it? Who else can go and look at it for a moment and don't die? Listen.
All who enter to perform the service to do the work in the tent of appointment. This is the service of the Mishpachah of the Gershonites in serving and in carrying.
The reason you need to pay attention to that, because all of them come from Louis. They all come from Louis. He's telling the people to do the service. Listen.
They shall carry the curtains of the tabernacle and the tent
of the mashkan.
Of the mashkan and the tent of appointment with the covering and the coverings of purple skin that is from above it, and the screen of the doorway of the tent of appointment, and the hangings of the court, and the screen of the doorway of the gate of the court, which is around the mashkan, and the altar, and the cords, and all the equipment for the service, and all that is to be done with them, they shall perform. All the service of the Bani of the Gershonites is in all their loads and in all their work, shall be performed at the command of Aharon and his Bani, and you shall assign to them as a duty all their loads.
Listen.
This is the service of the Mishpachah of the Bani of the Gershonites.
You know how important Yahusha was to everybody? When he said, come on me, all that what?
Burden.
Burden, and what else?
Heavy laden.
You think it was just for the people? This is what they serving.
That's right.
This their burden. Y'all got to carry this everywhere you go. You got to carry the curtains, the post. You got to carry the tent of appointment. You got to carry the door. You got the screen, and you got to carry all the artifacts everywhere. He said, this your load.
That's right.
When Yahushua came, he came for everybody.
That's right.
But you wouldn't have known that, would you?
No.
Don't worry about it. Just get my check ready. Come on.
This is the service of the Mishpachah of the Bani of the Gershonites in the tent of appointment, and their duties shall be under the direction of Ithamar, the being of Aharon, the Kohan. As far as the Bani of Merari, you shall number them by their Mishpachah, by their Abba Beth. From 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old, you shall number them.
How many of y'all don't know why they stop at 50? Hand. That's because at 50 years old, you stop doing the service. At that point, you train another man to do it. They start assisting at that point. At 50, they stop doing it. Listen.
Everyone who enters the service to do the work of the tent of appointment. Now this is the duty of their loads for all their service in the tent of appointment, the boards of the mashkan, and its bars, and its pillars, and its sockets.
Come on.
And the pillars around the court, and their sockets, and their pegs, and their cords, with all their equipment, with all their service. And you shall number the vessels of the charge of their burden by Shem.
See, it's a burden to them. That's why it's all that burden and heavy laden. Come on.
This is the service of the Mishpachah of the Bani of Merari, according to all their service in the tent of appointment, under the direction of Ithamar, the being of Aharon, the Kohan. So Moshe and Aharun and the leaders of the congregation numbered the Bani of the Kahithites by their Mishpachah and by their Abbas
Mm-hmm.
from 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old, everyone who entered the service for work in the tent of appointment.
Mm-hmm.
Their numbered Anashim by their Mishpachah were 2,750.
Mm-hmm.
These are the numbered Anashim of the Kahithite Mishpachah, everyone who was serving in the tent of appointment, whom Moshe and Aharon numbered according to the commandment of Yahuah by the hand of Moshe.
Mm-hmm.
The numbered Anashim of the Bani of Gershon by their Mishpachah and by their Abbas
Mm-hmm.
from 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old.
You think he'll tell you one time it'd be good enough. Because you know what? There's always somebody stupid that sees somebody about 22.
Right.
You look 30. You go to make sure they got it. It look like it's redundant. You ain't believe it. It's redundant because people retarded.
That's right.
So you keep telling it redundantly because people retardedly gonna do what they want to do. Well, what about them? What age they need to be? Let's try it again. Everybody gonna be 30 to 50. So what if they 52? Let's try it again. From 30 years all the way to 50. Listen.
From 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old, everyone who entered the service for work in the tent of appointment.
Come on.
They're numbered Anashim by their Mishpachah, by their Abbas were 2,630.
Mm-hmm.
These are the numbered Anashim of the Mishpachah of the Bani of Gershon, everyone who was serving in the tent of appointment, whom Moshe and Aharon numbered according to the commandment of Yahuah.
That's what he'll mark. Come on.
Then the numbered Anashim of the Mishpachah of the Bani of Merari by the Mishpachah of their Abbas from 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old, everyone who entered the service for work in the tent of appointment.
Mm-hmm.
The numbered Anashim by their Mishpachah were 3,200.
Mm-hmm.
These are the numbered Anashim of the Mishpachah of the Bani of Merari, whom Moshe and Aharon numbered according to the commandment of Yahuah by the hand of Moshe.
Yes.
All the numbered Anashim of the Luim, whom Moshe and Aharon and the leaders of
You said out of Yehuda?
Whom Moshe and Aharon and the leaders of Yasharal numbered by their Mishpachah and by their Abbas.
But it should have named out what tribe they were from. He said these are what tribe? He said
all the number of Anashim of the Luim.
They're gonna come from Louis. Come on.
From 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old, everyone who could enter to do the work of service and the work of carrying in the tent of appointment.
So what you doing in now? Listen.
Their numbered Anashim were 8,580. According to the commandment of Yahuah by the hand of Moshe, they were numbered everyone by his serving or carrying.
Come on.
That's the last verse.
Huh?
That's the last verse.
So you see the importance of it. They were the only people that could go in. This was their appointment. So who else was going to teach the people? This is something you couldn't possibly know. Since they were the only people that could approach, they're the only people that could go in. They're the only people that could gaze and look on it. Just like it came to Shammai. Who else was going to be able to tell you about it than Yahusha? You ever been there? He told you ain't no man ever went up there. Go back up about see what verse 10 say. Same book.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
And they shall put it and all its utensils in a covering of purple skin, and shall put it on the carrying bars.
Mm-hmm.
Over the golden altar they shall spread a blue cloth and cover it with a covering of purple skin, and shall insert its poles.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall take all the utensils of service which they that serve in the Magdash, and put them in a blue cloth, and cover them with a covering of purple skin, and put them on the carrying bars.
You ain't gonna believe it. Y'all do know that Yahusha wore blue.
That's right.
Most of y'all didn't know that, did it? So a lot of times they give you colors and purples and other stuff. They would have gave you another color. They just gave you colors that don't actually correlate to what he did.
That's right.
Then they gave you a movie called Color Purple and you ran for it. They've been more violet blue. They wore amazing soil tea seats.
That's right. That's right.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Then they shall remove the ashes from the altar and spread a purple cloth over it.
Come on.
They shall put on it all its utensils which they shall wrath upon it, the fire pans, the forks, and shovels, and the basins, all the utensils of the altar, and they shall spread a cover of purple skin over it, and insert its poles.
Mm-hmm.
When Aharun and his Bani have finished covering the Kodash objects, and all the furnishings of the Magdash as the camp set forward, after that the Bani of Kaph shall come to carry them, so that they shall not touch the Kodash objects and moot. Mm-hmm. These are the burdens in the tent of appointment which the Bani of Kaph.
So when you start to kind of go back and you look at some of these things, you start to kind of consider things. Because you sitting there had the poll, they were telling them about, they understood about, they couldn't touch those things, right. Which also correlate back to why they understood that from the gun.
That's right.
So a lot of people already knew what they were supposed to do with Yahusha. Don't touch him.
That's right.
He's the Mashiach. That's what they kept telling him. Then he put it on the rulers. He told them not to touch his Mashiach.
That's right.
No, you're supposed to do it in the bar, no harm.
That's right.
In the 21st chapter of the book of Matthew, verse 11, that's what the multitude said. They said, this Yahushua. Say, he the Nabar of Nazareth.
That's right.
All the symbolism there to tell him, don't touch him.
Mm.
Amazingly, Pelotus, his Ashar told him clearly.
That's right.
She said, I suffer.
Yep.
When?
In
a dream. And you know her dream told her, you don't want to have nothing to do with this. That's right. Move. Same thing that the Abarym was told, or Garel. He was told the same thing. He said, this man is a Nabar. He told me, you want to return that man back as a Shah.
That's right.
This man will pray for you and you will live. Y'all don't know what Yahusha was doing when he was up on the tube, when he said, forgive you, so you will live.
Mm.
That's how much power the Nabar had. These guys that come out and talk, these folks are jokes. These folks don't know what they're doing. These folks use these titles to get money out of people. That's the relationship he had. He said, this man will pray for you and you will live. So people understood the power, they knew the authority. That's why they hired Balaam. He said, I know whoever you Baraka, they Barak. And whoever you all are, they are all are.
That's right.
They understood that. They understood their relationship. That's the purpose of why we go back and read this book, because there's so much stuff you miss. I know this kind of threw y'all tonight. Y'all used to other stuff. It's stuff we can't talk about. You ain't gonna believe why. Because y'all ain't down. You're not down. Y'all mind somewhere else. Y'all really not. I know what y'all thinking. I'm finna get serious. You probably need to get on a shelf somewhere in a grocery store. That's the only way you're gonna get serious. It's too temporary. You're too short-lived. You don't really take this serious. You don't believe it. You don't believe the world in it. And you're not supposed to. See, the part gonna be, some of you guys, I told y'all before, I done told y'all, I ain't gonna be able to save all of y'all. I will attempt it, but it's gonna be your choice. Wow, who believe the world ending? That's Tony talking that junk. Man, how much stuff they got going on? Listen, President Ping of China and Biden finna meet on the 15th of this month in San Diego, California. If this work out, man, freight gonna pick up, it finna go jobs and opportunity. You know what I told you gonna do? I'm gonna catch you.
Yep.
I'm gonna catch you, and you unaware. You have no idea what you're doing.
Yep.
All the odds are there. I read it, show to
Yep.
you ain't changed. If I would tell you, ain't gonna tell the truth. Most of you hadn't did nothing different. Everything he done told you. He said, don't let it be on Shabbat. It was on Shabbat.
Yep.
Don't let it be in the winter.
Yep.
He said, these be the days of vengeance.
That's right.
On this people. He said, you don't want to go in. If you in, you need to get out.
That's right.
He done told you gonna be distresses on that place. That man gonna vex the people. He told us that warn them to get sucked. Every time you look on that video, you look on the video. How many of them videos they show you? Every time he's showing you the baby, they keep showing the kid.
That's right.
What did he tell us?
Yep.
He said, warn them that give sucking. Listen, I watched that she was dragging 2 dead babies. They were dragging 2. They said this every day.
Yep.
Listen, I watched it today. Who? World Health Organization met today. They said a child dies every 30 minutes in Palestine. They said every 30 minutes he killing them. Ain't even one person told us about it.
That's right.
One person. You know, it just, if the news hadn't told me, I would never known that. He told y'all water gonna get sucking these days. He done told it gonna get bad. This man finna vex y'all. It gonna be vexing all the real hard. You got to get minded to get serious about your salvation. Learn when to play, learn when you need to be serious.
Right.
Y'all too risky, you too dangerous. Some stuff you can't play with.
That's right. That's right.
Your servitude, when he tell you to do something, y'all miss it. Keep your feet. Steady be going. I said, well, that's where you at. I'm still listening. Tell me when he said, make sure you still listen to your feet moving. Where that's at? When he talking about people going to the bathroom. Where that's at? Well, he said, as long as you can still hear. He said, you need to be more ready to hear. That's why them people stood before the water gate. They stood there from that morning to noon. All that, because they had to understand, they already knew. We need to be paying attention. They only called for it, they knew we need to do it. They had been waiting on it. We talked about before in the 30th chapter of Abarym. They want to know who's going to go up and get it for them.
Right.
Who's going to go to Yom? They found out Auryah had it. Auryah brought it to him. You ain't going to believe it. He did cross over. They had to cross over the river to get there. Y'all didn't know. Auryah took time to get there. Auryah had to copy it out. That's who they actually credit for copying your book out. And how our style writing changed. They believe he took 3 months. He came over later. He was copying out the books because they were burned when they burned Jerusalem. When Auryah came over, he was telling the people because of the position, all they did, they repetitionally, all you did was quote. Repetition, they knew every stroke. That's why he told you the small, not one thing gonna pass from the Torah, not the smallest jot of the tittle, which would be the art. These are tittle art, this stuff they give you, not the art, they give you an O-ida, the art, that's what O-ida, that's the smallest Greek letter. That's how they get to iota. That's first, I don't get one flipping iota about what you think, because it's a Greek terminology. For us, it's the yard. That's the smallest stroke we got when we write. See, you don't even pay attention. Y'all just see, you just think he's talking. He's telling them stuff because they understood our writings. When he told you not the yard is the smallest stroke we got. He said, not any of it going to pass from the Torah to everything be completed. So that meant how much did they give validity to? What about the yard? That little bit of stroke. That's why you got stuff that we use called Nakud. They always had Nakud is not new. The Nakud is in your book. It's in the book of Yahusha you call Joshua. It's crumbs. That's all it is. That's why when you see those, they're smaller is. That's what Nakuds are. It's crumbs. It's in your book. Don't worry about it. We can't talk about a lot of it today. I don't know why I'm having this conversation. Y'all want the truth? No. Y'all ain't know what near where y'all need to be. I got to baby step y'all over and bring y'all back across. I'll do it. Y'all ain't there. You want the truth? You ain't there. Don't fool yourself. Don't think you're going to jump up in your seat all of a sudden that ain't going to change. This is going to have to be something you're going to do every day. You got to get serious about it. You're going to die, and you ain't even took it serious. You're going to die. Let me tell you something. Y'all want the truth? The average of y'all on y'all way to dying. Listen, you ain't going to make it. You ain't even in the running. You want the truth? You ain't even in the running. And you know the sad part is, it don't even bother you. You ain't going to do nothing different. Oh, I'm finna sit up there like I'm paying attention. They ain't going to change what's in your heart. What you need to do, you need to do spring cleaning. Get that junk out your heart.
That's right. That's right.
You need to get your mind made up. You're going to do the same thing because you're not going to change. Listen, you do stuff when it's demanding at the time. You need to already know. You need to already be set. You can't get ready when the man get back here. You got to be ready before he get back.
That's right. That's right.
Can't make up your mind when he crack them clouds. Your mind got to be made up already.
That's right.
Your decision making is piss poor. Your procrastinating is ridiculous. It's sad that you don't take things more serious. This your salvation. And you play with it. Ain't nobody fault but yours. Nobody gonna make you go nowhere. You're willingly going. Your name is, you're gonna be Adam. Nobody made him eat that pari. Nobody made you go to Sheol. Don't you lie. Tell the truth. This is what you wanted to do. If you want to do something different, you'd have did something different. That's all it is to it. End of the day. So how much really this stuff matter? The end of the world coming. End of the world coming. And everybody keep thinking, I can't do nothing. I can't have nothing. If that's where your mind is, that's where you at then. Everybody here hear what they need to hear. You know where you at. And you better know where you're going. You only going to Sheol because of where you at. Everything is positioning. Hello? Ain't nobody going. Nobody position Shamu'AL is headed to Sheol. That makes no sense. You're only going to Sheol. Why? Because preacher just said it. See, you know preacher be putting that on people. There go another one of your dumb, stupid conversation. There go one of your dumb, stupid conversation, one of your another lame brain excuse for you doing what you're supposed to do. Get serious about your life. That man gonna come, he gonna catch these people. Listen, do not expect these people to show you no reflection. They know the world ended. They're not supposed to. That defeats the whole purpose of catching them unaware. Okay. Well, it's all about what you're trying to do at the end of the day. What y'all trying to do?
Just saying.
I'm hearing. I mean, you got to show the reaction to it. What are you doing different to show it? Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's just something you say. Who ain't gonna say? Who didn't know to say that? Who's trying to go to Sheol? Who gonna say that? I'm trying to go to Sheol. Nobody gonna say it, but you know where your heart at. He said that's where your treasure at, because he's trying to tell you about value. People put stuff, look, people had treasure chests. You put special little thing, prom, other stuff you feel mementos in it, because you felt with pressure, coins you collected, and that stuff you don't want anybody to touch it, you trying to keep it. He said that's what you got in your heart. And you got to open up and you got to get that stuff out of there. Because they're going to be your downfall. So this thing wind up faster with everybody thinking. Things that seem important ain't as important as you're thinking. Now when you look at where you're going, if you're looking to be with him, that's more important. You didn't go to Sheol, you still can't focus on it. You can't take it with you anyway. So it don't make sense to wrap yourself up in it. That's the thing about everything we got. I ain't gonna be able to get that time, hey mama, hug my mama. He gonna be like, where we do that at? Where that rhythm you and your mama gonna be in now? You and your husband. Man, he catch y'all hold of hand. Y'all be a couple of queers. Y'all out of there. That quick. Nobody doing this stuff. He told you, ain't no marriage to giving this shaman. He said, we don't have no stuff like that. That whole marriage thing is the correlation of us coming together with him, bonding with him. These are correlations. And a lot of times you just get it because there are certain things you knew about a bride. What's the first thing a bride would have had to do before she got married? She's got to be kept. She has to be kept. That's how she gets the opportunity to wear the white. So how you going to be able to put on white? Oh, you ain't been kept. That's going to keep you back. Come on. She is setting herself for something. What have you been saving yourself from? Foolishness and folly. So how does it make sense that you're going to come together with him? Makes absolutely none. Now get caught, we all married now, nobody worry about who virgin, who what. It don't matter no more. And he going to do the same thing. Folks, you got to be kept. You got to be kept. Hello? Yes, sir. Let's see what you got. 11:23. Who know what I want? Auryah. Good thinking. Butcher was trying to think back now. Auryah. 11:23. They call it Luke. Man, y'all look sad now. What the matter? You been doing what you're supposed to do. It shouldn't change now.
That's right.
But don't tell the truth why it changed something. You've been knowing it.
Yeah.
You just been thinking you're going to skate. You said, well, preacher get me in. He only give me enough to get me in. I just give you the word. This is the key. When he told Kaph, I will give you the key. Well, you see him walk around jingling them things. Jingle, jingle, jingle. The word.
That's right.
That's all he gave with the word.
That's it.
That's what unlocked the door.
That's right.
He ain't getting no literal key. Stupid folk. Preacher sitting on a bunch of keys on his head. Talking about he cuffed. Just stop being stupid. You need to be handcuffed.
That's right.
It was the word he had that unlocked the door. Even Yahusha told you. He said they know the porter know his voice. He said they open at my voice.
That's right.
That's the key. What Kaph said was the key. That's how important it was to listen to what he was saying. He's giving you the key to unlock the door.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Everyone who is not with me
is well
against me.
They ain't gonna believe it. I know what you're saying. Well, I ain't really against him. Why you say you ain't really against him? Because you all the way against him.
Mm-hmm.
See, you need to know that. Everyone that's not with me
is against me.
What about the folk that they ain't really like against? Look down when he said it's folk that's like kind of in the middle.
Everyone who is not with me is against me.
Every one of them. Listen.
And whoever does not gather with me scatters.
Folks on the street arguing with folk, trying to tell you about where they're going to burn, they ready to fight her, and they with him. That's not his message.
That's right.
That ain't his message for nobody to put out. When he said the Charlotte came out there and told them to fight them folk.
No. And
tell them, we're going to rape your women. What color that? Who you going to say? I'm going to rape your kids. Where your kid? I'm going to rape them. Get saved. You like, man, I'm finna repent. Do y'all have to scare? Listen, things I've done have been equivalent. Let me say why. Because we're looking at the mass saying or rape, whatever. Anytime the message has gone differently than it should have gone, it's just a detrimental. I ain't gonna get no skate. Ain't nobody getting by.
That's right.
I see everybody keyed in. I said, rape your women. Just anytime the message get anywhere else, anytime we made it, anytime I made it about me or made it about my agenda to go to Slam to fight for, it's the same message.
That's right. That's right.
It's just, you ain't heard me say rape the women, rape the kid. He's saying, that's not my message.
That's right.
You've inserted yourself. That's what we're trying to do now. We're coming back to correct these behaviors.
That's right.
I ain't trying to put all those heat on them. Anytime the message leaves from what he done told her, you know, the message been misled. That's not the message. Man, Yugonon said it best. Man, this then is the message.
Yes, sir.
He said, Elohim is Auryah, and there's no kashak in him at all.
That's right.
He said, that killed that.
Yes, sir.
He said, your message ain't got no light in it. That ain't the message.
That's
You ain't that right? You
Yes,
done aired the message. Listen, that's not the message. He said, this then is the message. Elohim is Auryah.
Yes, sir.
And he said, there's no kashak in him at all. That got that. Now somebody gonna say he a white man. He didn't say it, he said in him.
That's right.
He talking about behavior. Sin is considered to be darkness because darkness doesn't allow you a clear vision.
That's right.
First thing they ran to the skin. See, preaching, his eyes come on. He preaching Jesus white now. Stop being stupid. He said in him. Because in is internal. This is what we're dealing with. Where does all your situations come from? They're internal.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Outside is superficial. Listen.
The impure ruach, after it goes out of an ish,
Y'all hear that? When the impure ruach go out of an east, tell them what to do, son.
wanders through dry places.
Doing what?
Seeking
It's
a
in the
place to
south.
rest.
The dry for them is going to refer to the desert. That's the south. Listen.
Seeking a place to rest, but it does not finding one.
See that? What happened?
Then it says, let me return.
You know
to
why
my
I don't
death.
find one? Because the other people have made themselves available. So you got to make yourself available. All y'all that sit here carry and say, you got availability. You say it's an occupancy. It's a vacancy.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. If it leak, what it doing? It's just standing there at one place. I'm looking for who available.
Searching. That's right.
Who got room?
That's right.
Who gonna let me in? When it depart out of one place, when Yahusha sat here and clearly told you, when he had a man that had been possessed and he cast him out, what did they ask? Why they said, man, we good out here in the air. They want to know about the swine.
Yep.
Some for us to go, they need somewhere to go.
That's right. Yep.
He didn't tell you none of that. Why they were looking for, I need somewhere to go.
That's right.
You put me out, I got to go somewhere. And there you said, dumb gully. Dumb gully and stupid. Vacancy, plenty of room. They got a Shadim party going on in your heart. Just trying to help y'all out. You need to hear this. They need to cut you deep. So you can see where your problem is. You done caught something from somebody else. They talking about coke. You know what bad? You put a mask on, somebody got coke. They go, man, I want that junk. Why? Why you worried about it? How could you catch it? They got it. How could you get it? Because when it leave out of somebody, it go somewhere else.
That's right.
Why you think he let that happen? Because he got a dumb retard, always think they smart and don't realize, food, this is the same way you gonna wind up catching it. You get away from people who got it. You separate from them. You say, man, man, I want that junk, man. Why you do that? You know what? And it's going to come up against you in the human mosh pot. Because you don't do that with people.
Yep.
People in the dojo, people lying, people drunk, people smoking drugs. You good with that. You good with cassava, just don't want to catch COVID. Man, you know that stuff can kill you. Man, I had an aunt died from it. You ain't going to believe it. Every man on the earth and child and woman dying from sin. Why that don't scare you? COVID only here to just show you a hypocrite. You mask up so you don't catch it, but you won't mask up when it come down and you catching these folk behaviors.
That's right.
He just want to show you you're a hypocrite. He said, I just want you to see you're a hypocrite. I'm gonna use it against you in the human mosh pot though. See when that root, when that unclean root, that's what it do. It looking for somewhere to go. Listen.
Then it says, let me return to my Beth where I came from there.
And tell them what it do, son.
After it comes in, it shall find it swept and decorated.
Why you think it's swept and decorated? Because they're getting ready for the ruach to come in it. That's why it's decorated. What you think these people do for the holiday with their house? Clean it up and do what? Why do you think they do that? Because they're expecting people to come over. They're looking to entertain. Well, he looking you do the same thing. Sweep it, garnish it, and keep it so I can come in and entertain. Instead, you've been entertaining folk foolishness. Ain't hard. Listen what happened.
After it goes, it takes with it 7 other ruach more rosha than itself.
And what happened, son?
And they come and kai there.
And live there.
And the end of that ish is worse than his beginning.
That's why it's impossible to renew them once they've been enlightened and taste of the rock and taste of the other Shamu'AL Baraka, the gift. So it's impossible to renew them again. He said worse than what you were the first time. And you don't know what's going on. This all new. It just got in here tonight. Man, you got to separate yourself from so much. There's so many things you need to consider.
Yeah.
There's so many things you need to go over. There's so many things you need to change. You need to adjust from attitude, the way you view things, the importance of things. At the end of the day, you work with your salvation. How important this stuff is? And you're going to tell a lie. You know you got all this stuff more important than you everything. Because you ain't changing nothing. I don't watch that every day. You ain't seen no change. I just let you keep going. And you feel like you, but I guarantee that I done told you. Listen, if it don't prick you to change you, that's where you at. Again, like if you ain't get what I'm spit, it just ain't made for you. That's where you at. I don't agree. Listen, man, y'all ain't gonna kill me. Listen, if some folks gonna hear my voice, they gonna make it in. Make no mistake. Listen, I ain't gonna make them do nothing. They gonna hear it. Just like he told you, if folks gonna hear it, they gonna do it. I ain't telling what I'm making it. What I'm making it too complicated for you to get it. I'm saying foreign words in Swahili. Just be practical. You have not made the necessary changes. You keep thinking you just sitting here look dumb on the stick, but what you doing when you leave? You gotta make adjustments. You gotta start making real adjustments, start looking at, listen, I go back over stuff. I change my attitude about stuff. I just ain't got that time, man. I ain't got that time for that food. That thing in it. Folks count on me. Y'all trying to make it in. I'm doing everything I can to make sure I put down the right information. I ain't trying to run over something real quick and throw you trying to trick. This ain't about trying to trick you. We all been duped. We all been tricked. Been tricked by others and tricked by ourselves. Now it's time to quit, stop tricking ourselves. Time to treat, get right. Treat yourself right. Quit tricking. You owe it to yourself.
That's right.
I'm telling you, you owe it to yourself. What? It don't make sense. The man allowing you to hear, if you got, how many of y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? So you ain't gonna believe it. That means you're a candidate for the Ruach HaKodesh. Now why would you sit in other place? Why would you be doing any other things? That's willingly just stupid. And you the rest said, well, I've been a preacher. I can't hear a word you said. I say, you know what? And that's where you at. I wouldn't bother with it. Because I know that's where he wants you at. But he done gave y'all the mind to sit down and hear it for a reason. The world ended. Do y'all understand? There are people that have, the world is ending. What are you doing differently? 10:26 right quick. Abarym. I got to hear this. 10:26. This new now. I saw Yahusha for me. He said he won't be able to come. Yes, you can come. All my folks over there, I got them. Yeah, I take them in. I take them. They come visit. Anybody out there, I'm not looking to take no visit. Not interested right now. Man, close the door for a reason. Y'all have said, some of y'all on the inside gonna be out. He done told them before. He said, you're gonna find yourself thrust out and somebody else gonna have your seat. Mm-hmm. See, we didn't believe it. He told me in Jerusalem. He told them. He said, you're gonna find yourself thrust out. He said, another Gui ain't gonna have that place. Why you think them people in Jerusalem? You ain't believe it. Both of them didn't believe it. They just knew they were gonna stay there. They right over here now. They used to call him Yehuda. Now they call him nigga. Mm-hmm. Color.
Yep.
Jigaboo monkey.
Yep.
Ape coon. They used to be there. Where you at? And you know them people that learn over there now? Just like he did us. He did the same thing to them.
Yep.
He excited. That's why I don't run them down. I ain't run them down. I ain't them folks. Them fake folk. Let me tell you what I learned. Shut your mouth. Let me tell you fake folk. Fake folks are people that claim to do the work and don't do it. You fake.
Yeah. Yeah.
If a man repent and turn, how I'm fake?
That's right.
That's retarded.
That's right.
These groups have messed up. How you gonna say somebody fake if they turn and do the work? If Yahuah acknowledge them and they return and do the work, how they fake? You fake because you won't even acknowledge it. How did you get yours? Man, just a waste of time. Just a waste of time. Folks kill more time. Them fake Jews. They all around us. Fake Jews in him.
Yeah.
Fake Jews out there on the street. Everybody fake that ain't doing the work.
That's right.
That's what fake is, not color. I'm not control no color. That ain't never talk about no color. Fake is who ain't doing the work. It's called hypocrite. Call it right, hypocrite, because you ain't doing what he told you. They think they lock their hair up and look like look like no Auryah. Man, stop it. Never seen Auryah remain nappy. When you see a nappy head Auryah, just stop it. No good where that darn Auryah hair stick out. Hair ain't no dreaded up, matted up nappy. Just stop it. Man, run around trying, that's how you gonna claim your fame, your hair? Just stop it. Shamu'AL the only one could have got away with that. And what happened to him?
Yeah.
He lost it all. That's why Yahusha hid it in my law.
Right. That's right.
He sinned by the hair. He said, I might not. How did he sin? He sinned by his hair.
That's right.
I hid it in my heart. They wouldn't even catch it. They still trying to line man around him. Run around these groups. I don't be listening to everybody. I don't follow everybody. I ain't fighting. I don't have time. This thing too crucial. We finna die. This whole thing ending. You wasting time. This retarded statement. It's stupid. What's in your heart?
That's right.
Your head. When they gonna come in and say you by your hair? Man, stop it. Just stop it. Come on.
For if we kata willfully, after that we have received the da'ath of the amat,
What happened, son?
there no more remains a zabak for kataim.
You ain't gonna believe it. You ain't gonna believe it. When them people were coming and them people were offering for their kataim, there was a sacrifice for that. He said, now, if you go and you willfully do and you had the truth, he's saying, I ain't got one for that one. So what I need to get a turtle dove? What I need? A pigeon? What I need? What I need? 4 heifers? What I need? He said, I don't have one. He ain't get one for that one. Let me show you something. Y'all hear what he said? Let me read it again for him.
If we kata willfully.
Willfully?
Yes, sir.
Can we look at what will? I don't think willfully going, I don't know if you would pull up will because it got a suffix. It might get will, then put the suffix in there. Let us know. Willfully? Willful? Okay. Oh, it does. Willfully. With the intention of causing deliberately. You hear what he said? There remains.
Remains.
You know what remains are? That's left. You seen folks will get cremated today. They'll put them in jar. You know what they say this is? Did it remain? This was left. You ain't gonna believe it, Dave. You just did it. He said, this is empty. Ain't no remains for that. Ain't nothing remaining. There's nothing for it. He said, I have absolutely nothing for it. You ain't gonna believe it. Y'all don't play with it. And this ain't in the Old Testament.
That's right.
Let's see something. 3, 4. See 4, 1, 2. See that Alaph Shamu'AL, 1 Samuel. Heard Elohim. 2. Let me see 12. Let's see something right quick. Let's see I want. It's tight. Maybe I need to come in with a script. Alaph 1 Samuel. You go here 2. What I said 10. Do 2 and 9. I'm sure I want to go down there 2. I'm thinking 15 probably. Let's see 7 since I'm now. Listen. What I said 2 and 9.
Yes, sir.
All right, listen.
He keeps his regard of his Kodash ones.
That's tight right there. What'd he do?
Keeps his regard of his Kodash ones.
What that regard is?
His feet.
That foot?
Yes, sir.
When he told me I come into the bathroom, what he told me to do there right here?
Keep your feet.
You ain't gonna believe who do it. See,
Kodash
let me tell you how that
ones.
work. See, when I heard the word told me to do it, that's how you keep it.
That's right.
Come on, nobody for a second. Can the camera see me? Come on here so I can see me. Come on. Come on. Try to move your feet. See how you try to move. See that? Oh, that's how Yahuah do it. He get out and keep your feet from moving. He ain't gonna do that. He said, stand right there, don't move. That's how you keep it. Stupid folk right here. You know, Jesus be standing on top of my feet. I can't move when I want to because you waste time being stupid. Go put nails in your foot, hold them on the ground. The man just told you to do. You think he cannot hold somebody's feet? The man tell what he do. He said, I keep the feet of the regard. Listen, I keep the regard of the Kodash one. Listen.
But
why you think Yahushua said, now to him they're able to keep you? What that was?
Falling.
When they told Yahushua to cast himself down. Remember how the Malachim, he said, the Malachim, he give him charge over you, concerning you. And you know how everybody took that? If I try to fall, God will send an angel to catch me. That's just retarded. He was talking about a Malachim, the messenger. The word let him know, don't tempt him. That's how he kept his feet. It kept him from falling. Stupid self hanging off no clip. I'll kick you over. That's stupid. Nobody had to play what the man told you, because they're going to hold to the word. That's how he keep you. Man ain't going to stop. People got the dumbest interpretation I ever heard. That man not coming out here and do nothing for you. He got to come out and do what he got preachers down here for. Don't make sense. Shalak sent one. What am I sending people for if I got to go? Pharaoh had to come down and still operate everything with Joseph down here? Don't make sense. I don't need you. I can do this myself. I sat back because I put it in your hands. He can sit down on the right because I got confidence in the people I gave it to. All right, come on. Hold on, your mic went on. Listen.
But the Rosh ones are silenced in Kashak, for not by might shall they each prevail.
You see what they told him? So they silenced him. He said, I killed them. Because they ain't by strength that a man gonna prevail. Listen.
Those who contend with Yahuah shall be shattered.
You're gonna be stupid. You're gonna keep going back and forth with him. You're gonna contend with him. He said, you're gonna be shattered. I'm gonna break you. He said, I'll break you. Come on.
Against them he shall thunder in the Shamayim. Yahuah shall dan the ends of the Arat.
See that? He said, I'm gonna judge the ends of the Arat. That's what you don't realize. Why all this stuff going on? It's judgment. It's judgment. Come on.
And he shall give strength to his Malak, and shall exalt the horn of his Moshiach.
That's his strength. He's going to exalt the horn. And you ain't going to believe it. Zechariah told you in the first chapter of the book of Auryah about 169, said, and had raised up a horn of salvation.
That's right.
And you know where it came from? It came out of Beth of Daoud. It can't come. We can't take it because it come from anywhere. It's got to come from the Beth of Daoud. Hello? It's got, see, all that's important. It ain't important to you. I don't care where it come from, because that's how ignorant you are. This is our salvation. You get the Ruach HaKodesh by believing it as it's written. I can't believe it just come from anywhere. It's got to come from where he told me. He told me that, hold you got 169. Don't take that no Auryah. Why would I believe Zechariah? Unless I know this. Auryah, they call Luke, 169. Y'all ain't gonna like me that much tonight, are you? Oh, they don't like it. They don't like it. Because it's called them to have to sit back and consider.
That's right.
But you don't realize I'm the best friend you got.
Yes, sir.
You want somebody to sit around and make you tickle. Ain't gonna be nothing fun when you're behind sitting in Sheol burning. I care about your estate. You know why I fuss at y'all? I care. He care. Man, I know, listen. There's nobody to talk to when you ain't catch it, you don't get it. No way. In the church, go to us, I ain't understanding. I'm so well, you know, you going to hell. That just put more pressure on me. They don't just tell you, or they explain it. It's more complicated now than what I was really better off where I was before you tried to explain it. Nobody cares. Everybody running for themselves. He has slowed us down. He got these preachers to slow down to explain this stuff and try to go over it to make sure we all get it. And you still sit with that dumb, stupid, he want me to burn. Yep, that's why he getting you understanding so you can burn. That's the dumbest cop out I ever heard. The sound you can hear it for a reason. So you can do it. You listen, and then I'm giving you these scenarios, give me these allegories, so you can use it to compare against something. Like I told, comparing Ruach anything with Ruach anything, so you can understand it. Come on.
And he shall cause a horn of Yeshua to sprout for us.
Wow, he gonna cause it to sprout for where?
In the Beth of Daoud, his Abad.
What happened?
As he spoke by the paw of his Kodash.
Why I got about Daoud? Why can't he? Because that's where he said we're gonna come from. Showing me he keeping his word. I'm gonna bring up strength out of this house. Don't look for it nowhere. But it's another house got it. You shouldn't be there. Because you finna lose out. You gonna get the Ruach HaKodesh by believing it just like it said it. Why are you looking for it somewhere else? That's why I tell these web searching these preachers, I ain't looking for this stuff. You get thrown off with these people.
That's right.
Listen, I don't be watching these, I ain't trying to watch these folks stuff. It's enough out here.
That's right.
Take your time and make sure we on their path. It's too critical. When you start looking at your soul salvation, it's too critical to be playing with everybody else. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all be on all these sites, listen to other folks. I don't be listening to these people's stuff. I don't know what nobody else saying. I ain't looking at listen. Well, I'm not against them. Because it's so critical. And let me tell you something. That's why you're off now. You're messing with too much stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't be listening. I ain't looking. Who else out here? set your monkey behind down somewhere.
That's right.
Don't be listening to people. Don't send me that junk. I don't be listening. I ain't interested. If they doing the work, let them do it.
That's right.
When Yahusha went around talking, you know we ain't the only one now. Kaph, don't think you don't want some keys. It's some more. Man, look at him. Them folk will sit out how they were told to do it and just stay with what I gave them. Don't be looking for nobody. You trying to save folks. They doing the work. Let them do the work.
That's right.
I allow for everybody doing the work. I don't know what people get. Why am I? All your Shalakim, all your Ra'im, all your Malaki. How in the world, how I'm not praying for them? I'm doing the better work than you doing. You in the way. Then I fuss it because you're easy to catch something, you're sensitive, you're cracked down, you break down, and you're right at 200% retarded. Don't listen to nobody else. Just follow me. Yo, you just follow me. Everybody can't. It's like a newborn baby. You too easy to catch something. Y'all stay there, listen to them. We got to get out. You ain't got to do nothing but sit down and shut up. Just sit down and follow. That's your best work. You don't need to fool with nobody else. I don't be on who else out here. I'm going to find the wrong stuff. He going to knock my teeth out of my mouth right from that computer screen. So I don't know what you put in the computer screen. Why you in the search engine? What you looking for? I know y'all do. I only want to know. Don't tell me. I only want to know. Because I ain't going to do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing but be urine on the switch. I'm gonna be pissed off. Show me. See y'all later. We forward. Don't try to come now. How you like that, Haywood? Trying to tell y'all, folks, we gotta get serious now. That thing ending up on us. We too far off. Y'all ain't serious right now. We don't have. It's a mofo, but you think I'm stupid? You think I thought I was the only person? Do you know how, listen, if y'all ever hear me say stuff and you stay here, you ought to burn. You should burn, no repentance. That's retarded. I ain't finna start letting a man, I'm the only one are you serious? This man has constricted the world down to just you? Come on, man, you can't be that stupid. Nobody be that stupid. You won't hear that come out my mouth. Anybody never followed me, ever heard no lie tell me no stuff, never heard me say no fools out my mouth. He think, you know what? I've never said that. I don't believe no stupid. That's retarded. That's mentally retarded. Come on.
As he spoke by the power of his Kodash Nabaim, who were from long ago, to carry kindness with our aboth.
Hold on. Where you at? It's 71. They missed 70? 70.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
I know you done something, and you got a check coming.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Yeshua from our enemies and from the hand of all who hate us.
So why you think, why am I here with these crackers? It don't make sense why I'm here with these crackers going through. Let me see, 71 again. Man, it don't make no sense. Here, these crackers ruling all over. Sick of these crackers being all over. Why these crackers gotta be all over? I don't have no idea. So how they gonna be fulfilled? I'm not, please, I'm using the verbiage that we use or groups use to just try to, that they don't understand. Like I've been guilty, and don't even realize, so who am I gonna do this to? I'm gonna deliver you from your enemies, not only them, and from the hands of all who do what?
Hate us.
I catch somebody don't like me, I'm gonna kill him. So when he kick in?
Right.
When he kick in? So why people gotta hate us?
So he can destroy him.
What, Don Cancer? Why they hating? I don't know, Cam, why they hating? I know you never. Why they hating? But you said, I just used you just saying that. But y'all see the signs to why? Who I'm gonna do this for? if you ain't under the hand of your enemy, who I'm gonna do this to when everybody love you? He's looking at. That's my job. When did he tell you was gonna do it? So why are you trying to do it? It's not hard. See, but you know why? And I'm telling you why I've been guilty. Because when you moving more flesh, I ain't talking about people, then you need to move from the ruach. It's gonna outweigh. It's gonna hamper your decisions. It's gonna hamper the way you do things, and you won't see the real manifestation of his work. What you wind up finding is yourself working and very little him. You'll be looking for more of him, but it's going to be impossible when it's more of you.
Yeah.
And like I put this little seasoning in, it's a little special seasoning. Then I put my salt, my pepper, then I put my herbs and my spices, and then I put my other stuff in there, my oregano and my basils and my onion. I put all my other stuff in there with it. And it's hard for me to taste that seasoning. Anybody know why? I got too much other stuff in there. And you ain't gonna believe why you don't see him working. It's just too much other stuff in there. It's hard to taste it. He told you, oh, taste and see. But you ain't gonna believe it. It's too much other stuff. Got it? This ain't a hard way. We made it hard. I made it hard. That's what we gotta do first. You know what? I'm telling you, y'all know why I keep saying what I done? Who know why? Hand. I got one. Right or wrong? Right answer, wrong answer, you're gonna throw one. Tell me what it is. Gotta have more than one witness. Tell me why. Cause the hind post off over here. What you got? Y'all guess. Fill out affirmative. No. Confession before the congregation. Don't try to run. Don't try to run, big man. I caught you. The man had a hand and ran. I said, man, run like this. You know he ain't fast now. What you got? Because you guessing. No, it because he said for with the heart man believe. He said with the mouth. Confess. He said confession make the salvation. Mm-hmm. That's why you ain't gonna be saved because you won't confess. Y'all don't know why I've been saying it. He said that's what I put. He said that's how confession made. Who all been lying? I got mine out. That's not even booked. You see, I'm sorry. This will be your second violation. You got more than that. Make you feel better. He said, with the mouth confession is made unto salvation. Yours is. And I don't have one book for it. And you don't either. And you don't wonder why you still in the same rut. This how I believe. This how I confess. Yeah, he don't want you to be saved. That's why he don't tell you. You've been doing this stuff so long. It's a practice for you. And you keep blaming him. He don't want me to say, how he don't want you to say? He giving you the information. That makes no sense. He don't want you to say he don't give you the information. He doesn't allow you to get the bit. He won't give you the explanation. He won't give you the examples if he don't want you to be saved. Your stupidity doesn't want you to be, because you want somebody to do everything for you, take away all my feelings, take away all my emotion, shut my mouth. He said, I'm not doing all that. You're going to have to restrict yourself to the word. That's how you're going to see me work. He the word. To see him work, I actually have to allow the word to do it. So when the word tells me to do something, I have to do that to see him work. He can't work outside of that. When he say do this, I'm going to do this. I got to do that. I can't not do that and he still do it. He said it don't make sense. Because you're looking for the manifestation. Then I'm going to tell you what to do and watch it manifest itself. But I don't do what he say, how's it going to manifest itself? I haven't done it. Yahuah said in the 10th chapter of the book of Romans, they have not.
All obeyed.
That's why they don't have no manifestation. That's why who has believed and to whom he said been revealed. It's not hard to know why you ain't got it. You ain't even in the running. It's key little things that you can, and this is the sad part. Tell me what have I named in statement that you can't do. Somebody raise your hand. What'd you hear me name? Somebody give me. Tell me what I said. You said, woo, that though, I can't do none of that. You say you don't want to do it. You can't say you can't do it. It makes no sense. He's told you these things because it's possible. It's possible. You have the ability. You make choices. When he brought them out from Mizraim, he asked them to do what that day? Why would you choose when I don't know? You just saw me deliver you and bring you out. You just came out from bondage. So now make a choice. No spirit gonna come down here and force you. Don't go back. That's the word. You went back. Man, look like everything done broke out since I went back. Why wouldn't it? You just did what I told you not to do. Why are you looking for two when you do Rosha? Tight. Come on, we're finishing up. salvation from our
enemies.
What about other people's enemies? Why would he be delivering me from other people's enemies? That ain't my fight. And all that hate us. Listen.
To carry kindness with our abode, and to Zakar his Kodash Barith.
To show you he remembered. You know, we had a question about that in about the 48th chapter of the book of Yahuah. We said that Elohim had forsaken us. That's what Zaun said. We said he had forgot about us. He said, no, I was going to come back to show him that I hadn't forgotten about him. He said, you were written in the palms of my hand. That's how important it was when he showed them his hands. Because they would have seen it print from the nails. He already told it, you were written in the palm of my hands. Don't worry about it. It's all about where you're at, what you're trying to do. Everybody where they're supposed to be. And it's all based upon here. It's all based upon here. How important it is for you. People, you're dying. You're going to burn. I'm going to tell you a worst case scenario. You're doomed. You're doomed. That is your worst case scenario. Where do you go from here? You're doomed. Where do you go from here? You need to try to go up. When Yahusha came down, that's what he worked on, going up, not staying down him. He constantly made it his speech. I'm from above, you're from beneath. He kept telling you, I gotta go. Now, it wasn't just a conversation, it was the things he entangled himself with. He said, because I got to go. My mind constantly on, I gotta go, which means he kept himself in preparation for moot. That's the only way for a man to transfer out of him. See, what you look at as the most horrifying, detrimental way in the world is how people got out of him that translated over, even Musha. See, it was possible, it was needful that people we knew as patriarchs, because Abarym still here. Must not be too bad. That's how he translated out. Everybody got to pass out. Same way. Then you got to be able to get back in. That's what Yahusha came to do. I can show you how to die out. I can show you how to live back in. You don't believe it. People missed it. You him. Now you need to know how to get out. Then you know how to get back in. It's not an illusion. That's the whole purpose of you valuing the word. We all fear death because it's the unknown. How long is it suffering? You suffer now. But the world has illusioned you with a little fun and you taking it, this is the best thing going. Best thing going to what he gonna set up. You know what the purpose of destroying Jerusalem right now? I'm sorry, Israel? Huh? You know what your desire? New Jerusalem. Where and dwell shalom. You know, man, people been trying to go down. Man, I always wanted to go to Israel. I've been saying that since a little boy went down, I want to go to Israel. You know, I want to go live in Israel. Man, I would love to live in Israel till he destroyed it. He said, now what you desire. Hello? See, if some of us are alive and some that were there, he asked them, did you see it in the first kabul? He said, it's going to be nothing like it's going to be in the second. See, the last kabul of Jerusalem, when he bring it down and establish it, it's going to be greater than the first. See, everybody trying to figure why they did it. It's because you're going to have to be desirous of something. Who desired New Jerusalem when we had it already down here? Feed me, and I already got groceries, I already ate. Who wants something to eat when they full? How you feel about something when you stuff full and try to give you something to eat? It make you sick thinking about it. So you ain't going to believe it. You need to be hungry. Because he said they that are hungry are going to be fed. See? You got to thirst and hunger after Sadiq. That's how you get fed. You ain't going to believe it. You thirst and hunger to satisfy your basar. That's why you ain't never getting satisfied. He told you the appetite of a man is never filled. Because you look at what you're trying to feed. You're trying to feed your sexual desires. You're trying to feed your lust. You're trying to feed the other things you got going. You're never really trying to feed that inner man. This will be your third offense. You constantly keep tumbling down, going backwards. In your mind, you're thinking, you're really not. You really fall. But I'm here to help you. For all of us, at the end of the day, that's what we got to do. First of all, you need to know your worst case scenario. These folks always want to tell me good. Need to know your. I like to know my worst case scenario so I know where I'm working from. Where we at? So I know what I need to do. Not you. Once you know, you get dumber and go lower. This is very unintelligent. Y'all got it? Okay. This is a test of who gonna get it, who not. Listen what is this here?
The Shabbat which he Shabbat to Abraham, Abinu.
See that? See that? That's important. To do what?
Rescue us from the hand of our enemies.
Hands. When this happened? 1, 2. He dropped his hand. I got you before. Chris over here. What we got, Chris?
When Abraham,
We can't say and then have an answer.
Abraham went and got loot.
What happened?
Abraham went and got loot.
So not. What you got? Jahid? Hadassah. Okay. What you got, Karen? Yahusha. Let me say. To rescue us from the hand of our enemies. And to give us to serve him without
Yahuah.
Okay. So when we went to Mizraim and he told him know of a certain that his people gonna be up before. How did y'all come up with Yosaphat? How y'all come up with these answers? Y'all don't jump. We're talking about Abraham. He clearly told Abraham that we were gonna set on a captivity of people for 400 years. And I'm going to bring them out. Y'all are listening and it's like, well, y'all putting some, well, I need y'all to kind of narrow your ears down. We talking about Abraham. How we jump off on Hadassah and all these other people? That don't even correlate to this. He's talking about a bigger deliverance. When you talk about Abraham, when you look at Hadassah, we're only dealing with one set of people, the Yahudim. That man looking at Yahusha, he talking about deliverance. When we came out of Mizraim, we were the Yahudim. We were Yahusha. We were Yahusha when we came out. He talking about putting this thing back together. He ain't trying to just bring out no one people. He talking about unified. He trying to put this thing together just like he did when we sat down before the Watergate. We were one man. I'm trying to assemble a man. That's what he did with Adam. Adam was how many men? Men. He was one man. I'm trying to make one man, just like he took the 2 sticks. He told the 2. I don't know what they're talking about. Yahusha in captivity. Yahusha distressed. The Yahudim stressed. Y'all know how the Yahudim forgot. You wouldn't even be the Yahudim if it wasn't for Yahusha. Yahusha was his first son.
Mm-hmm.
He clearly told y'all, he said, that's my firstborn.
That's right.
You're not my firstborn. You came like your cold. You heel caught and you got your position. You stole your deal. Yahusha is firstborn. That man told y'all, listen, he only did this so Yahusha wouldn't magnify himself against us. That's already your situation changed. But understand, Yahusha is his firstborn. This man told you, he said he ain't cast away his people that he foreknew. Are y'all crazy? He hadn't cast away no Yahusha. When he told him, he clearly told him to go to the lost sheep of y'all. Don't even deal with nobody else. Go get Yahusha. Yahusha lost a land, Shamram, that they call Samaria. Everybody been displaced. This man gonna recover. He told you, I'm gonna recover you from the 4 corners of the horizon. We scattered. And that we so dumbfounded, these group titles got everybody stuck around. We think we the only people. Are you serious? This man, people only consist in Kanyas, only consist in some other state, only consist in some other city? Man, stop it. That man got a few people everywhere. Mm-hmm. That man got people dispersed, sitting out everywhere. He got some people holding on.
Yeah.
Y'all people ain't got to hold on. Don't make no mistake. You will be replaced. Make no mistake. The number's still going to be right. It's still going to be right at the end of the day. Whether we do it or not, make no mistake. The number's still going to be right. Mm-hmm. Y'all got it. It's to your benefit to make sure you hold on. You ain't doing me no favor. You ain't doing nobody else no favor. You be saving your, on the day, who calls your book, Kaph said, help me out. Remember how that? Help me out. Don't make me look stupid. The man told you. He said, because y'all got barons on my Sabbath. Remember he said that? No, he told you save yourself. You save yourself. He let you know. You ain't holding me up, save yourself. And when men on the word, he exalt, testify, telling the people that. You need to save yourself. Y'all be stupid you want to. This is an individual. In the end of the day, this is an individual journey. Y'all got it. And see that. And look at that. And to give, and to give us to shakar him, serve him without.
Yahuah.
That's why he had to kill out Mizraim. And he's trying to tell you what he's going to do to the energy you got now. What is going to do it? These people got you afraid of. What is it going to do to get your fear gone? He got to kill
Kill
them.
the
Why? He told them the Mizraim they seen that day.
They see him no more.
That was the only way to get rid of fear.
Yeah.
So how you going to get rid of my fear?
Same way.
This is really not hard. It's really not hard. So this is the mindset you got to have and the understanding. So when people come against you, understand why they come against you. Because I got to come deliver you. People say, well, I ain't got nobody hate me. Everybody like me. I ain't got nobody oppressing me. You ain't going to believe it. I wasn't telling you anyway. In 8 and 32, when Yahusha then said, Yahusha though, Yahudim who did what?
Mine on him.
I'm Yahudim, but I ain't really feeling him like that. You ain't going to believe it. He said, I wasn't feeling you either. That's why I wasn't talking to you. Really, we ain't feeling each other. See, it ain't but to a certain group of people.
Yeah.
Y'all got it? It ain't for everybody. Come on, let's jump into what we had right quick. 2 and 9. Y'all think I forgot? What we left out? 2:12? I'm going to show you something. I know. How many of y'all forgot while we was over there? Alaph Shamu'AL, sector. Don't worry about it. You ain't going to believe it. Cut my check. I don't forget. That's what I do. The rest of them might forget. I didn't forget. They thought I played with it long enough I had left it. What we left out? 2 and 11? Come on. Then Elkanah. Did we leave out 2 and 11? Or further down? 2 and 11. What's going on with Chris? 2 and 11.
Then
Alaph
Elkanah.
Alaph Shamu'AL, for those that listen. Alaph Shamu'AL, they call 1 Samuel, chapter 2, verse 11, for other people who might not know where we're at. Go ahead.
Then Elkanah went to his beth of Ramah, but the boy did Sharaf to Yahuah before Ali the Kahan.
The boy did what?
Sharaf to Yahuah.
He served before. Come on.
Ali the Kahan.
Come on.
Now the Bani of Ali were the Bani of worthlessness.
Y'all hear that? That's what they were worthless. These boys here were worthless. That was his son. They were just completely worthless. Go ahead. No value. What happened?
They did not know Yahuah. And the custom of the Kohanim with the arm, when any Ish offered a zabak, the Kahan Abad came while the flesh was boiling with a flesh hook of 3 teeth in his hand.
See, what happened? They had people that served them. So what the Kohan would have, he would have a sister, even for Louim, and they would come, they would serve. So they would go in, they would make sure this was done. Listen what they do.
Then he struck it into the pan, or into the kettle, or into the cauldron, or into the pot.
And what happened?
All that the fork brought up, the Kahan took for himself.
Some of them said like the 3-prong, like a 3-prong hook, when you feel that they struck it inside, and whatever it caught, pulled up, that's yours. Come on.
Thus they did in Shiloh to all Yasharal who came there.
Listen.
Also before they burned the fat, the Kahan Abad came and say to the Ish that was sacrificing, give flesh to roast to the Kahan.
Yes.
For he shall not take boiled flesh from you, but raw.
Yes.
If the Ish said to him, let the fat be made to smoke as the yum, and then you take as much as your nefesh desire, then he would say, no, but you shall give it to me now, and if not, I shall take it by force.
Man, you think I'm playing with you, don't you? Listen.
Thus the kata of the young Anashim was very great before Yahuah.
What happened?
For the Anashim despised the offering of Yahuah.
People hated it. People wouldn't even do it. They said, man, I don't even want to take it. People weren't even doing offerings no more because of these guys. What happened?
Now, Shamu'AL was Sharaf before Yahuah, a Yalet wearing a linen ephod. And his aim made him a little robe and bring it to him from Yamim to Yamim, when she came up with her husband to offer a zabak of the Yamim. Then Ali...
You saying year to year?
Yes, sir.
You
Days to days.
Days to days. Okay, it said days to days. Okay, yeah, I mean, all right. James version say year to year.
Then Ali Barak al-Kanah and his Ashah and said, may Yahuah give you seed from this Ashah for the loan which is lent to Yahuah. And they went to their own place.
See that? See, doing for Yahuah pay off. They gave up the only son they had. You ain't gonna believe it. Yahuah gave them a seed for that.
That's right.
He came back and gave them a benefit because of that they surrendered and gave. Let you know, you don't lose when you get Yahuah. Come on.
For Yahuah visited Canaan, and she conceived and gave birth to 3 Bani and 2 Banuth.
Mm-hmm.
And the boy Shamu'AL grew before Yahuah. Now Ali was very old, and he shamma all that his Bani did to all Yasharal,
He heard about it.
and how they lay with the Nashim who served at the doorway of the tent of meeting.
Mm-hmm.
He said to them, Why do you do things like these?
Yes.
For I shamma of your Rosha things from all these alms.
I done heard of the bad stuff you're doing from all these people. What happened?
No, my Bani, for the report is not too.
It's not good.
Which I shamma, you make the arm of Yahuah to transgress.
Now, hands. How are they transgressing hands? That's tight. They're real tight. Tell me how they were transgressing. Just the right answer, you taking a shot at it. Always trying to get the right answer. Say which one is it. All right, let's go. Why? They stopped doing what? They stopped what? Say it louder. 10:25. Abarym. Hebrews 10:25. You know, I'd be real good if I had some notes, cue cards and stuff. I had wrote this stuff down. I could really put this stuff together where y'all could see it. Unfortunately, I just have to shoot from the head. It's tight. 10:25. Abarym. Listen.
And not forsaking our assembling together.
That tight too now. 25. Not
forsaking our assembling together.
As
is the custom of some alms.
Some people, that's okay for them to miss. But we're doing what?
Encouraging one another.
How?
And the most as you see that the Yom approaches.
We're getting ready to end. How many times we need to miss? Okay, that just makes sure. 26.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
For if we kata willfully, after that,
who would making them boys commit that? Who would making his sons commit that? You said nobody was making them do that. What happened?
After that, we have received the da'ath of the Amat.
What happened?
There no more remains a zabak for Kataim.
You said the people transgressed because they weren't bringing them on sacrifices. Because of the sins of them? Go figure. I probably need to sit down and ISO that and try to figure it out. I kind of lost understanding. There was no need for them to bring nothing. Those boys in transgression. I don't have anything for that. He doesn't have anything for your stuff that you're doing on your own and you know you shouldn't be doing it. See, that's dangerous. You have the information. He said, that makes no sense. What could I possibly be offering for this?
That's right. That's right.
The people had enough sense to realize these guys know what they're doing. I even told the guy, I said, listen, let the fat burn and you get as much as you want. Man, I ain't doing no junk like I'm getting mine now. So you gonna do that and you know you ain't supposed to? I'm not bringing nothing else. That's what Yahuah trying to tell you. You ain't gonna believe it. Them people ain't smarter than Yahuah. You will do that and you know you ain't supposed to do it. I'm not putting nothing up for you.
That's right.
That quick you forgot. I went to something else, came back, still tied it, and now you got your answer. Don't take that long. Now, had I studied ISO and did it, you really got a message then. You understand why I went on sacrifice for it? Them people weren't bringing nothing. It made no sense. Ain't like they didn't know. Even Ali told them about it. So what that thing you doing? It's not two.
That's right.
He said, and now the people transgressing, they won't even bring nothing.
That's right.
He was trying to show them there'll remain nothing else for that. Nobody bringing it to you. That's done. And you ain't gonna believe how it trapped them up. Because first thing they gonna have to do, they're gonna need to offer something for themselves. Right. But why would they be offering something for themselves when the people ain't brought nothing? Gotcha. Now, this will be your 4th time that you done screwed up now. See, it ain't that hard to trap you. A lot of y'all here think you smart. You so dumb. You so dumb. See, it's not hard to trap them because the first thing the Kohan got to do is offer for himself, then the people. So guess what I did? Although the people in transgression, you are too, because I left you in yours. There's nothing for you. Because it make no sense for you to go offer up nothing for yourself because nobody's brought nothing for you to offer for them. Which means I left you in your transgression. I love this thing. That's why he ain't the man to play with.
Yeah.
You can't beat a man like this. Who else can be that calculated? Y'all missed that, didn't you? Look how quick you put it together. Yahuah did that for you. Look, checkmate. They were so stupid sitting here saying, well, I guess we ain't got nothing to offer. The folks ain't sinning. No. Those people in transgression, but you're in the worst part. Come on, make sure you ain't getting out of yours. You look kind of stupid walking in and offering up for yourself. You supposed to offer for yourself, didn't the people? The people ain't brought nothing. So I leave you in your transgression. Hello?
Yep.
This ain't hard. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, y'all keep trying to be smart. Y'all don't realize you trapped.
Yep.
My boss, he's much too smart. Let me tell you, this all him. You too dumb, you too stupid, you too retarded, you too ignorant, include me, even tempted.
That's
You're
right.
wasting time trying to think. You spend time to think what I done. See, right there again, you're dumb. You think what I done because you already know you're in transgression. Why are you asking what you done?
Right.
I already done trapped. I already know they trapped. What I done. I'm trying to think. You already know what you did. That's why I get with this. I ain't doing it. See, this is not hard. He done trapped you. You have no idea. You're playing with somebody that's calculated. The book is calculated, folks. Okay. That's all right. The man calculated. You can keep trying it. You wasting time. He gonna, listen, you damage him, then you gonna burn later. What's the benefit? It be different. I ain't gonna never get sick, I ain't gonna never get old. I'ma always have money, I'ma always have fun. Everything I have gonna always be mine. I ain't gonna never lose nobody in my family. It will be worth the attempt. Folks still gonna die, you still gonna get sick, you still gonna get old, you still gonna lose, and you got to burn. How dumb can you be? It's all about what you're trying to do, folks. Y'all got, this whole thing is all about what you're trying to do. I've been there, done it, tried it. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. You gotta make up your mind what you're gonna do. How serious this is for you? Everyone, how serious it is for us? I just done too much stuff. So is everybody. You gotta get serious though. If anything, that should be your motivation to stop. You did enough stuff. Apparently you ain't did enough because you still going. That don't make, I'm sorry, that'd be your fifth one. Remember 10, it was out. You had 5 already. You know you got more than that. That's just the night. It's critical. Y'all can't afford to keep messing around, man. You really got to sit down and take inventory, look at how serious is this for you? You playing a game you can't win. You playing with somebody that, listen, you don't wake yourself up, he'll allow you to wake up.
Yeah.
If people wake up in a coma.
Yeah.
You see somebody wake up in a coma? Exactly. They still sleep. Talking about they woke up in a coma. You ain't woke up in a coma, you still unconscious. Listen, that's how he operate. He'll leave you in a state of unconsciousness, and then he take you on out, and then guess what? Then you got mosh pot, and now you can't get this thing right. This is your best opportunity to get it right on this side. Y'all gonna play these games. Y'all got too much stupid stuff. It's showing your faces. You can just see a trap. You man, because you keep trying to play this game. You can't win. You can't win a game against him. I wouldn't play. He said, me, he's gonna say, Tony, let's play space. And not with you. I'm gonna stack up some, I'm trying to get a 10. Oh, Yahuah? Are you serious? Man, stop. Say, man, you won. Whatever score you won, I ain't even gonna try to temper. You don't wanna try a hand? I'll give you all the joke in the 2. I'ma still lose. I ain't interested. I'm not interested. Ain't that right? He said, I just take one man on the chessboard. You have all the rest of you got all of them. I ain't gonna try. But I use that as, just being funny in a sense, but get you around. But you dumb enough to try it. You dumb enough to try it. Man, I mean, got folk that had the 2, the joker still got set. They ain't count right on the other cards. I don't need but 4 books. I don't need a 10 to stop you. I don't need but 4 to stop your 10. You didn't count well. You thought you were gonna have a spade party. You didn't count your other cards well. He ain't the man to play with. A lot of y'all, you ain't count your cards well. If I was you, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna mess around, and you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna throw out and you're gonna cut a suit and you got it. They're gonna shoot you for 3 books right now. You're gonna lose bad. Don't do it. Just don't even try it. Best thing for everybody to do, watching it and seeing him, sat down, start focusing on the heart and getting this thing right. That's the first thing, start getting hard. Work on their mind. Get that stupid stuff out your mind. You overthink, you calculate. You ain't calculating nothing. All you doing is adding up Kaph.
That's right.
I know you. I watch it. I kept, man, y'all, I would punch out. It'll break your heart, though. Because they think he can't see me. If that's what you think, that's fine, though. I guarantee their word found you.
That's right.
I guarantee their word hit you, though.
That's right.
I guarantee their word don't reach to find you. He see you. Don't worry about me seeing you. I ain't got to, let me tell you what I don't do. I don't follow members, okay? What member here I know, go ahead, don't you lie. What member here I ask y'all about other members what they're doing? I don't have the time. Whatever you're doing, it'll all come up.
That's right.
They're all gonna come up and they're gonna be all made manifest.
That's right.
Bad part gonna be, don't let it be in the mosh pot.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get ready and let y'all go. I think y'all heard enough to Layla. This will hurt you a little bit, cut you, but it ain't gonna stop you what you're doing because you already got your mind set on mission. At the end of the day, it'll all prove ourselves out. My call is that we'll all consider, readjust, get this thing right. He with Zamara, everybody get this thing right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna kick y'all out. I have a quick talk with them. Yeah, I got enough time. I have a quick talk with them too. Everybody, we gotta get this stuff right. This thing closing down. I'm telling you that. All right, let me tell you that one more thing. Y'all need to know that. I will kick you out of here so fast. Everyone, no exemption. Nobody. It could be my mama. It could be anyone. It could be my grandkids. Anyone, I kick you out of here so fast your head will spin. The world is in it. Y'all understand that? At this point, it's crucial. We ain't, the world in it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? We gotta be right. I have zero patience time for any of y'all. I told us, I catch y'all sitting out here messing around, and I'm talking, I'm up and preaching. And I told them, membership for membership. It can be a preacher. I don't care. Okay, that's fine. All right. If I catch it now, if I tell y'all to leave now, there'll be no hard feeling. That's where you put yourself at. Membership for membership. The only reason I'm putting it tight like that, all our soul on the line. Everybody, all right, only reason I'm pushing it, your soul on the line. Right. No, I tell you what, don't worry about it. Everybody just play. Shoot, what? You just gonna go to Sheol? Yeah. It's y'all choice. You already there. If you don't change something, what's gonna change?
That's right.
What are you doing different?
That's right.
It's hard. I'm gonna do the same thing and I want to be saved. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I'm stealing cars and I don't want to go to jail. Oh God, don't let me get caught. Please. I'm stealing cars. How I don't want to go to jail and I'm crying. Oh man, come on, I'm gonna kill me. Are you serious? Then you know you were gonna get caught? I mean, come on, man, he gonna take you to jail, man. I'll do anything. And he gonna take the car and say, man, I feel bad for you. How many of y'all know it's gonna happen? You ain't gonna believe it. And it ain't gonna happen in the day of mosh pot. He told you, I'm gonna have judgment without mercy. All the recom you're gonna get is now. All the conceit you get now. Mosh pot, I have zero. Zero. You should have got it now. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. That's two.